What's good, my peopleizations? What's good? What's goody? What's goody? Some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. What's goody, my peopleizations? So we got some news that Bob Arum, legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO, promoter of undefeated three-division world champion Terence Bud Crawford. He said that the number one objective is to secure a fight with eight-division world champion, legendary, iconic Filipino superstar boxer Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao in the next fight. Hopefully, they're looking to do it and stage this fight in June. And they have two-time welterweight world champion superstar boxer Showtime Shawn Porter in recess currently. Right now, they got him on the shelf just waiting to see how everything plays out with the Manny Pacquiao fight. And if it falls through, they are going to look to make Terence Crawford versus Showtime Shawn Porter. Now, my question to you, my great peopleizations, is should he, that being Shawn Porter, just sit and wait on the shelf? Should Shawn Porter just push to make the fight with him and Terence Crawford? Or should Terence Crawford just say, listen, enough with this Manny Pacquiao saga, and let me just go ahead and fight Showtime Shawn Porter, right? Which way should he go? What should he do? You understands me? Should Terence Boy Crawford continue to sit and wait and wait on Manny Pacquiao, because that's essentially what he's doing. And Manny Pacquiao currently does not have a title. Manny Pacquiao don't have a belt, okay? So with that said, that means that Manny Pacquiao, bringing nothing to the table but his name, okay? And it's a huge fight. Are they willing to take the $40 million? Yes. Bob Arum stated that they are willing to they're trying to find a way to be able to pay Manny Pacquiao the $40 million that he wants. Terence Crawford will accept the $10 million that he's going to receive. And Bob Arum says all parties will be happy. Now, I talked about this. I stated that if Terence Crawford was to take the $10 million and not take the 60-40 split, essentially with Errol the True Spence Jr., then he was doing himself a disservice and doing the fans a disservice, right? But the way Bob Arum broke it down, Bob Arum says that they still are able to make more money dealing with Manny Pacquiao as far as revenue goes. He says that they'll make more money as far as pay-per-view goes with Errol the True Spence Jr. But when it comes to pure revenue with closed circuits and merchandise sold and things of that nature, that they stand to make more money with Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Now, he did say that they would sell more pay-per-views dealing with Errol Spence, but they won't bring in as much money. Errol Spence just won't bring in as much money, okay? And the plan B is Shawn Porter, okay? Now, my question is this. Should Terence Crawford believe this? Should Terence Crawford sit idle? Should Terence Crawford be confident that this fight is going to come to fruition? Huh? Should he be confident that Bob Arum is going to find an investment group to invest into this fight and put up the money, the revenue necessary to get it over the hump, right? Is $10 million enough for Terence Crawford? Huh? Because, see, here's the thing, the question that I have to ask to my peopleizations, right? Now, if Terence Crawford was to fight Manny Pacquiao and say, I want $10 million to fight Manny Pacquiao, well, isn't it only right for Keith Thurman to say he wants $10 million to fight Terence Crawford? Isn't that kind of similar? So then Keith Thurman was well in his rights to ask for $10 million, right? Right and wrong, right? Because, see, the A side is going to be Manny Pacquiao, right? A side is Manny Pacquiao. So then Keith Thurman was well in his rights when he said, listen, give me $10 million to fight Terence Crawford. It's just like Terence Crawford is saying, give me $10 million to fight Manny Pacquiao. You understand where I'm going with this? And it makes Errol Spence well in his right to say 60-40 split in my favor when I fight Terence Crawford, right? Because, again, what is he bringing to the table? Manny Pacquiao. He's bringing his name, right? And his past accomplishments. I'm just saying. Now, I'm just saying, should he be confident that Bob Arum can get this fight done? Now, let me get to my peopleizations in the building. We got 250 people in here right now currently. Let's get 250 likes. Can we smash the like button, my peopleizations? God's greatest salute. My brother Drew Titan. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan. Bronx on deck. You seeing 007, Bumpy Thompson, Jose Juarez, Clady Smith, Neil X. Davis, Big Lakeshore, Emmanuel H., Stan Swoosh, The Joker, Robert Montgomery, Demetrius Hall, TZ Franks, Isaiah Jones, Donald Favors, Paul Clark, Baby Quan, The Spot, Xavier Moses, Philly Miz 215, Taylor Bell, Nuke Juice, Mr. Individual 81, Be That Bitch, Peace and Blessings Queen, The Streamer, On the Mic with my brother Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother On the Mic with Terence Bailey Sr. Bumpy T, Big Nick 32, Main Event Mark, my brother, what's good with you, Mark? Steve J, Ishmael Garcia, Reginaldo Gilrigoria, salute. Jose Diaz, salute. Nola Boy Sports and News, my brother. Sir Flame, Thomas Moreland, Fly High 89, Tiana Scott, Peace and Blessings Queen, how you doing? Pusher 304, Romel Lane, Will Lattimore, Michi Dog, Ron 80, Javi Carrillo, Donald Favors, Will Smith, Mass Arms, Dwayne Freeman, Johnny Staley, Ali Abzar, Big Zoe, Trayshawn Love, Gio James, Khalil 98, Fred Holland, Trevor Franklin, Stephen Young, OG Ripper 305. Who else we got in the building? Jamil Allen, salute. Travis Touchdown, TR, Emmanuel Pettigrew, salute. Scott Birmingham, salute. Ricardo Melrose, salute. F-Off 222, salute. Ross Cran, salute. The Sanchez, salute. Who else we got in the building? Wayman Davis, salute. Vikings Boxer Enterprise, salute. Bobo, salute. Black Panther, salute. Tim Z, salute. Ketty Peach 504, Steve Brooks, Brick of Truth, Almighty Chilzo, Cloudboy Bone, Trevor Franklin, Iron Levent, Cedric Trailer, JX, salute. My brother Jay Cooley in the super chat. He said, Blue, this is my opinion. Never mind, Bud, man. I had to paraphrase my great brother Jay Cooley. I just had to paraphrase. Salute to my brother Jay Cooley, man. Main Event Mark, my brother in the super chat, he said, is this Pax Swan song Blue Blood 40 million, then retire? Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Jerry Burnett, salute. Geoffrey Linteo, salute. Mr. Pacman 216, Jay Swag, Anwar Willis, John Walker, Jew Blue, salute. What's good? BBG, Dr. Professor, Mark Wunderlich, I'm Capital AK, Stephen LeBron A. Man, y'all be having some funny names, man. Stephen LeBron A. Salute, man. Salute. Smash that like button, man. Kyle Brown, salute. Underground Asylum, Ches 313, Marvin Rollins Jr., B Finesse, B Fitness, Wilby's Comfort, Omaha, Nebraska, Charming Chucky, my brother, Keith Johnson, Mickey Murray, salute. December Winter, salute. Jose Juarez, D Sham, Delvin Stewart, salute. My brother Jose Juarez said we got 140 likes and we got 330 people. How we got 140 likes and we got 330 people? Where do they do that at? Not here. Sean Malone, Gap Reviews, ATOZ, Treslin Patterson, Godhead Luck, salute. YouTube Molden, salute. What's good? What's good? Smash that like button, my peoples. Let's work. Boxing Dad, KD the GOAT, Godhead Luck, salute. Johnny Q, Scott Birmingham, salute. Smash the like button, man. Let's work, man. Let's work. Jim James, salute. What's good? Smash the like button, man. We should have 300 likes right now. What is we doing? Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you come in the house. Let's work. Elvis Notari, salute. Jay Davis, salute. Chris Brooks, salute. Paul, salute. Muhammad Arif, salute. Come on, man. Ring the doorbell. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you come in my house. Let's work, man. Let's work. No Juice, my brother in the super chat, Shakur over Valdez, hashtag Brick City. Oh, for sure, I got him over Valdez. It's no slight to Valdez, it's just styles make fights, skill level, right? Shakur Stevenson is a different skill level than Miguel Burchell. You understand me? It's a different skill level. Nothing against Oscar Valdez. Limitations are limitations. KD the GOAT, Kenneth Howard, salute. Come on, smash the like button, man. They're not sending out the notifications. It's all good. Let's work. DJ Chris Cruz, salute. D-Moon Daniel, salute. Get the likes up. Bo, what's good? Mr. Individual 81, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you. Smash that like button, man. Let's work. Let's work, man. Get the likes all the way up, man. 330 people, and we ain't even got 200 likes. Come on, where they do that at, man? Where they do that at? Oh, and then Senior X, salute. And we know they ain't sending out the notifications, but let's just work, though. You understands me? Let's just work, though. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's work. Smash the like button. David Scott III, salute. Ghetto Love, salute. All right, so listen. So my thing is this, right? Razor Blade, salute. Chris Garcia, salute. Should Terence Crawford, just sit around and wait for this Manny Pacquiao fight? Because if it don't come to fruition, right, it's going to look bad sitting around waiting for him again. Shawn on that, salute. It's going to look bad him sitting around. He waiting for Pacquiao fight and it don't come to fruition. That ain't going to look good. Charles Weaver, salute. It's not going to look good. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason it's not going to look good is because you've been waiting for this man for 7 years. Ty Hill, salute in the super chat. Canelo versus Charlo, May of 2022. Man, good luck with that. Pablo Escobar, salute. Good luck with that, man. Smash the like button, man. Let's work. They ain't sending out the notifications today. Let's work. Smash that like button. Man, good luck with that, man. I don't see it. Social justice warrior, stand up. Brian Corbett, salute. I don't see it. I don't see that happening. Right? I don't see it happening at all whatsoever. He's not interested. May of 2022, yeah, feasible. Sean Malone, salute. It's definitely feasible, right? G Fresh, salute. Do I think Andre Ward gonna fight Canelo? Jelani Everett, salute. I think it's possible. Vinny Vincent, Rampage Jackson, salute. G Fresh, salute. I think Andre Ward is definitely thinking about it. For sure. It's manifested in Andre Ward's reality. Believe that. FP Boxing, Chris Brooks, salute. Believe that. Now the thing is, Andre Ward. See, here's the thing. Let me break that down to y'all. Duke Golson, Alan Day, salute. Let me break that down to y'all. Right? I speak the truth. Salute. Lakeith Rouse, salute. What's good with you, King? Let me break that down to you. Galvatron, my brother, salute. Yeah, it's definitely feasible. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. Let me break it down to you. Andre Ward wants that fight. Why does Andre Ward want that fight, you ask me? The spot, salute. Because when Andre Ward was campaigning at 168 and 175, there wasn't anybody at this level of a superstar in the division, right? He beat everybody at 168. Carl Froch was the biggest name on his resume. Zach D, salute. Carl Froch was the biggest name on his resume. By far, Canelo Alvarez is a bigger star than Carl Froch. It's not even close. Then the next biggest star on his resume was Sergey Kovalev. Well, the issue with that is Canelo Alvarez lapped Sergey Kovalev in star power about 4-5 times. You understand? There's a war against salute to you, Cream. Right? salute across the pond. Leon Robinson, salute. Right? So Canelo Alvarez lapped Sergey Kovalev about 4 to 5 times in star power. And then on top of it, he knocked out Sergey Kovalev, whether you think it was legit or not. He knocked him out. So he beat him as well. And Stephen Truitt, salute. And unfortunately, now us hardcore boxing fans, Black Cam TV, salute. Us hardcore boxing fans don't believe this, what I'm getting ready to tell y'all, but this is the truth, right? Robert Montgomery, salute, great brother. Knuckle up, salute. Here's the truth. The truth of the matter is that it's viewed as a bigger win for Canelo than it is Andre Ward. And why? Because Andre Ward was closer in size. Canelo did the unthinkable. He went up to 175 and he knocked out the crusher, Kovalev. See how it was built up? Devontae Pickett, salute. You see how it was built up? So, in history, it's going to be remembered at, Canelo went up. He dared to be great. He went up and fought the crusher, Kovalev, and he was a champion. He went up there and knocked him out. Jaime Peralta, Chantel Hill, salute. Abdul Rahim, salute. You understand what I'm saying? So the victory, my brother Bish, B Megastar, salute. Julian Desert Chill, salute. Charlie J, salute. So the victory for Canelo Alvarez is going to be viewed as a bigger victory than Andre Ward's victory. Rich Porter, salute. So guess what? Andre Ward, Moses King, salute. He wants this fight. But let me tell you something. Andre Ward don't want to be the one to call out Canelo Alvarez. Because, see, it don't look good. Moses King, salute. Lechi Puma Skill, salute. It won't look good. It don't veer good for Andre Ward if he's to call out Canelo Alvarez. Right? Because you know why? Because people going to say, hey, man, you calling out a smaller guy, so on and so forth. Skills from New Orleans, salute. You understand what I'm saying? So, and you're supposed to be retired. People going to say, oh, Andre Ward looking for a money grab, so on and so forth, right? Andre Ward is well in his rights to want to fight Canelo Alvarez because he's in and around his weight class. Paul Clark, Sylvester Solomon, 2011, salute, right? He's in and around his weight class. You know, Jay Lee, salute, and it's a fight that should happen, right? Lamille Salinas, salute, right? And here's another thing: you can't say too old because Canelo beat. Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo when he was 37. So he's 37. He's 37. It makes sense, right? We got 450 people. How many likes we got? Smash that like button. 450 people. 450. How many likes we got? $450. How many likes we got? Omar Otero, salute. How many likes we got? Not 268 likes, and we got 450 people. Toro Sosa, salute. Duke Golston, salute. Smash the like button. Clovis Watson, salute. TD LLC, salute. Come on, man. Get the likes up. Geo James Khalil 98, salute. Yeah, I know you're going to see a different number. 704 Joe, salute. Get the likes up. We got 450 people in here. Get the likes up to 450. Anthony Kyle, salute. Viva Tu Vida, salute. Get the likes to 4. We should have at least 400. Macadon 1. Kenneth Howard, salute. We should have at least 400. What are we doing? Get the likes up. Now we got 462. Get the likes to 400. Let's work. It's free. Let's work. Smash the like button. So with that said, you know, Andre Ward, DP Rocker, salute. Swain Dumartin, salute. Sneaky Quiet, salute. J, salute. That's why Andre Ward, when he was on with Max Kellerman, and Max Kellerman asked him, see, these questions were already staged. You understand? The real one, salute. It was already staged, right? Max Kellerman goes, hey, Andre Ward, do you think you could beat Canelo Alvarez? Yes, he dominated this division. Canelo Alvarez was in existence. It's not like Canelo Alvarez is Johnny come lately. Thunderous Gotti, salute. You understand? Alex Carrillo, the spot, salute. It's not like he's Johnny come lately. Canelo Alvarez was campaigning in the sport of boxing when Andre Ward was campaigning in the sport of boxing. He fought at 160 when Andre Ward was still in the sport of boxing. So this was a very doable fight. But they stayed away from Andre Ward at 168. It wasn't a thought in their mind about going up to 168 when Andre Ward was in the business of in the hurt business. You understand what I'm saying? Thomas Maria, Leon Robinson, salute. So here's the thing, right? Gabriel Phipps, salute. So here's the thing, right? Andre Ward, now it's guys in his division, and he can make a name for himself. Jim Hustle, salute. And now he can make a name for himself. You understand what I'm saying? Not that he already don't, but this is a super fight for him. Smooth Groove Boxing, salute. It's a super fight for him. And guess what? We can't say, well, Andre Ward is too big for Canelo Alvarez. No. I'm not having it. Reality, salute. Tressler Patterson, bang, bang, salute. I'm not having that. Daniel Johnson, salute. Let me tell you why. Caleb Smith is bigger than Andre Ward. Sergey Kovalev is bigger than Andre Ward. Okay? Roy Boy Florida, salute. I believe Abney Yildirim is bigger than Andre Ward. So the problem is because it's the skill set. Warriors 28, salute. The D Hodges, salute. It's the skill set that's different. The skill set is different. True Coronado, salute. Go ahead, baby. Close the door. Avni Yildirim. DJ Arvidsson, salute. Ace 1200 block. What's good with you, King? Where you was at? King Vonnie 86, salute. Mo City, Texas, Juan, salute. Mizzo down in the Beantown, Mizzo, salute. So, Dwayne Freeman, salute. Right Hook 1000, salute. Manuel H, my brother, salute. So, here's the thing. Avni Yildirim is the exact same size as Andre Ward. But y'all say DeAndre Smith, salute. Tone Capone 1, the Atlantean Man, Kirk Jordan, salute. Y'all say Andre Ward is too big because it's the skill set. Donald Favor, salute. It's the skill set because nobody's saying Avni Yildirim is too big on Saturday. Chappelle Show 56, salute. Nobody was saying Caleb Smith was too big except for me. And y'all was like, well, size don't mean nothing. It's the skills. Ricardo Martinez, salute. Alex Carrillo, he had knee issues and shoulder issues. David Bohannon, salute. I believe he had knee surgery a lot of times. Sawa, salute, if I'm not mistaken. Prince Blizzard, salute. He had knee surgery quite a few times. Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's good, young king? I don't dub 8, salute. You understand? Timothy French, salute. Trey Rob Eastside, salute. So I don't want to hear, and he's too big. Canelo fought Caleb Smith, too big. Avni Yildirim, same size. Sergey Kovalev, too big. Right? Kyrie Randall, salute. P. News, salute. CB Sports TV, salute. So these guys are too big. I don't want to hear that. Andre Ward is too big. No, sir. Andre Ward is 37. The nutty T man, salute. Bright Alazia, salute. Kareem Ebanks, salute. Andre Ward is 37. That's why I just said Floyd beat Canelo when he was 37. Andre Ward is healthy. Andre Ward said, right now, he's been on the shelf, for 4 years, but he's 37. Chilltown Major, salute. Corinne Battle, salute. Mark Fralin, salute. Robert Goodman, salute. So with that, Anthony Kyle, salute. So he'll be 37. He'll be 30 when he turned 37. He's 36 right now. He'll be 37 when he'll be 37. Matt Money, salute. February 23rd. So February 23rd. His birthday is what's today? Stinky Butt. What's today's date? Today. Today is Andre Ward's birthday. He's 37 today. Ironically. Today is his birthday. He's 37 today. Smash the like button. No Slack 504. Antonio Roberts, salute. Chris Brooks, salute. Smash the like button, man. How many likes we got? He's 37 today. He born in 84. 37. Dane Watson, salute. Smash that like button, man. We got 515 people. Let's get the likes up. LJ Burns, salute. So he still got it. Lewis Carr, salute. Leslie Jackson, salute. Man, 376 likes don't cut it. Get the likes to 500. We got 500. Now we got 526 people. Get the likes up. Sneaky quiet, salute. So now, Andre Ward is definitely, that would be a super fight. Who could Canelo Alvarez fight that's a bigger fight than him and Andre Ward? And yes, like I said, Andre Ward, of course he gonna Otis Mickle, salute. Of course he gonna campaign for that. This is a big fight. He ruled this division. He dominated. He cleaned out 168. Lewis Carr, salute. Platform TV, movies, and music, salute. He cleaned out 168. Alfonso Corsi, salute. You know what that do for Andre Ward's career? Everett White. Matt Money, salute. He's already a Hall of Famer, right? But understand, let's say Andre Ward came back and he fought Canelo, beat Canelo, and he fought David Benavidez and beat David Benavidez. Signature sound, salute. Jacob Ramirez, salute. You know what that do for Andre Ward's legacy? He come back, beat Canelo, come back, beat David Benavidez, Mike Rhymes, salute, because he could beat him. None of them, nobody could beat Canelo, Andre Ward. There's nobody in boxing right now, in and around his weight class, that can beat him. Sorry. Prime Minister, salute. Unless injuries just rear his head and plays a major part, ain't nobody beating Andre Ward. Grow music, salute. Don't matter how you perceive him outside the ring. Skills inside the ring, no, sir. He been out the ring since 2017. It's 2021. He been out the ring for 4 years. Robert Goodman, Johnny Fox, Q, salute. There's nobody at 168 or 175 that could beat Andre Ward. They don't exist. They don't exist. And I love them. They don't exist. Yeah, he retired in 2017. So he's been out the ring for 4 years. It's 2021. Nobody can beat Andre Ward. Bird Vicious, salute. Terence Bailey said, do you think he'll need a tune-up? I think so. I think so. DeAndre Smith, salute. I think so. Kenya B, salute. They can't beat David Benavidez. I love him. Can't beat Andre Ward. Canelo cannot beat Andre Ward. At 175, Artur Beterbiev cannot beat Andre Ward. Who else? Dimitri Bivol at 75 cannot beat Andre Ward. No, sir. No, sir. Coach Rod, salute. No, sir. No, sir. They can't rock with Andre Ward. Boxing good, salute. They can't rock with Andre Ward. And but see, Andre Ward don't want to be the person to be like, hey, I want to fight Canelo Alvarez. I want to come out and fight Canelo Alvarez. For one, Canelo Alvarez is not going to accept the fight because he knows what he's up against. Andre Ward is a bigger version of Floyd Mayweather. He's a bigger version of Floyd Mayweather. It can't beat him. Tone Capone 1, salute. Can't beat him. He might mess around and stop Canelo Alvarez. Armin Beats, salute. He might stop Canelo Alvarez. I'm telling you, his style is different. He's very technical. He's defensive savvy. He might stop Canelo Alvarez. He might stop Canelo Alvarez. They know this. Understand this. But Andre Ward don't want to be the one to say, I want to fight Canelo. He want Canelo to make mention of his name, and then he come out. You understand? Jamal Charlo, no, they can't beat Andre Ward. No, sir. Hard body J Timo, my brother, what's good with you, King? Where you been at, man? Harry Orange, salute. Junie Rivera, salute. Nobody talk to me nice, 252, salute. If you campaign at 160 to 75, you can't beat Andre Ward. They don't exist right now. Hey, man, Andre Ward is special. Naughty Crash, salute. Galvatron said he probably training on the low. He not training on the low. He training. Now, he said, Galvatron, he ain't training on the low. Now, he made it that he just staying in shape, for his health and just his well-being. That's what he stated. But come on, listen. There's no way you could beat Andre Ward. You're only 37 years old. And you looking at your divisions. Born Knowledge, salute. AZ Landlord, salute. You looking at your divisions that you ruled. And you looking at these guys with these big numbers and, perceived as these superstars. Ain't no way. Andre Ward didn't have that luxury. Remember, at 168, he swept through the Super 6 tournament. He beat everybody that was somebody. Real Talk Podcast Live, salute. Lorenzo Chavez, salute. He beat everybody that was somebody. Rodney Mitchell, salute. KD161, salute. KD161, he don't know boxing. He says, stop Canelo. Okay, you doing the same thing Chris Tucker did on Friday. No, you don't know boxing. A.L. Stevens, salute. King says so, salute. See what happens when people, they get enamored. Oh, man, he ain't stopping Canelo. He ain't stopping. Man, you don't know nothing about boxing. Raymond Mack, salute. What? Andre Ward can't stop Canelo. Man, listen, man. Man, what are you talking about, man? How could you say such a thing? See, that's the problem, right? See, that's the issue. John Bryan, salute. James White, salute. That's the problem, right? That I have. You see, that's why I wish Andre Ward, Zoe Fuller, salute. Now I know he said a lot of things that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way outside the sport. Brown Squad Inc., salute. I'm talking about inside the ring. Little Miles, aka Young Millie, salute. See, here's the thing. This is why I wish Andre Ward's career didn't end so quick. Because you see, when people say stuff like that, because they don't know. They don't know how good Andre. He stopped Sergey Kovalev, man, when he was the crusher. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Emmanuel H., my brother in the super chat, dropping that $250 on us in the super chat. He says, salute Boo and people's in the chat. They're going to make every excuse possible, bro. They love sheltering their favorite fighter from a true 50-50 fight or when he is the underdog. Otherwise, he out here handpicking cracked eggs. This is a fact, man. They don't know. Percy Moore, my brother in the super chat, he says, shout out to you, my brother Blue. My military active duty and veterans support you, brother. Keep coming with the real talk, my brother. Would love to send you some military merch, bro. Blue is the truth blood. Blue, the truth blood. Salute to you, King. Hey, man, just inbox me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. And we could build from there, bro. Percy Moore, just inbox me on Instagram. Ken Broadwater, salute. And we can make it happen from there. OG, salute. Inbox me there and we'll make it happen. Smash that like button, my peopleizations. We got 620 people. Mr. Smith Job 278, salute. How many likes we got? I bet you y'all say, oh, we got 440 likes. Whatever, man, salute. J47001, salute. Gary TH, salute. So see, this is why I say Magnum Opus, salute. Pima Guilestein, salute. James White, salute. Guillotine Dream, salute. This is why I wish Andre Ward didn't retire how he retired. He retired too early. And he had such a short, compact run. Peace be free. Salute. Fly high 89. Salute. And the fact that, see, I knew 448 likes. I knew it. We got 600 people here, and we got 450 likes. Get the likes up to 600. Smash the like button. Dwayne Freeman, salute. Get the likes to 600. So now let's look at this, right? He had this short run. He had a short period of time when he was the best pound for pound fighter because, for one, Floyd was still active. Eric Alden, salute. Surrett 357, salute. Cerebral Shadowboxer, my brother, salute. Floyd was still active. And then when Floyd left, Andre Ward had a short reign as the pound for pound king because, remember, he had that 2-year layoff, Macedon 1, sir, salute, where he was going through trying to get out of his promotional deal. So, see, he retired early at 33 years old, right? He retired at 33 years old, right? And then he had, in between that, he had a 2-year hiatus. Floyd Mayweather, so he didn't get his full due of reign. And so that's why when you Andre Ward and you look at today's crop of fighters and you look at Canelo now, now everybody want to campaign at 68 and make noise at 68. But when Andre Ward was there, all these fighters was in existence and nobody was trying to fight him. Nobody was trying to fight that man. All these dudes was at 68 and nobody's trying to fight him. Mitch A, salute. Nitty G, salute. So now he have the opportunity. He looking, you got, if you're Andre Ward and you looking and you like, oh, really? I got all these big fights right here. Because you see, you got to look at it from this standpoint, right? Canelo was here. He was here. D-Man Jr., salute. Triple G was at 160. Canelo was here. They ain't fight Andre Ward. He had to go to 75 to get fight. Zoe Fuller, salute. And everybody acted like, oh, well, why these dudes, why Triple G and Canelo got to go up to 68 and fight Andre Ward? And I'm glad he didn't fight him then. Dante's Maximum, salute. You know why? Because nobody would have gave him his credit for fighting him. Because everybody went, well, it was too small. Kenya B, salute. That's why I want it right now. Burgess Meredith, salute. You know why? Bird Vicious, salute. Because now they done campaign, well, at least Canelo, he's done campaign above the 60 mark. He done went all the way to 75. There is no reason that he can't fight Andre Ward. None. And now Andre Ward gonna get his just due beating that man. And he will get even more credit for beating Canelo coming back now. You know why? Because he's been retired on top of it. So he's gonna get more just dues beating that man Canelo. And I think he should do it. Now I know he don't want to be the aggressor and say, I want to fight him. He don't want that. He want Canelo to make mention of his name, and then he'll come back in the mix. But these are massive fights, legacy fights for Andre Ward. He only need 2 more. Raymack Serranish, salute. He only need 2 more. If he could get the Canelo fight and David Benavidez fight, that's it. But he needs to. If I'm Andre Ward, I'm like, listen, if I'm his team, hey, Drake, can you do it again? Virgil Hunter, can you do it again? Get this money, baby. You got 2 fights in you? Make it happen. Trey Rob, Eastside, my brother in the super chat. If the winner of Durrell versus Davis and Ellis versus Benavidez meet, the winner would become Canelo's mandatory. Your thoughts? So being might have a path. Benny might have a path. No, he ain't having no path to Canelo. Because he already beat Anthony Durrell. Steven Jonigan, salute. WB Sports TV, salute. He already beat Anthony Durrell. PJ Hacky Master, salute. You understand what I'm saying? And that by the time he fights and wins this fight, then he got to fight Anthony Durrell again. By the time he does that, Canelo's going to become on route to become undisputed, and he ain't going to fight David Benavidez. He'll vacate the belts. He'll vacate the belts. It would have worked good for David Benavidez if he was able to get the Charlo fight and win the Charlo fight. There's no path for him. Al Rose, salute. Boston Plant Apparel, salute. Planet Apparel, salute. There's no path. It ain't going to happen. George Griffin, salute. Because Brandon Adam Perry, salute. Alan Day, salute. Why? Why is there no path? Because right now, Canelo is picking and choosing who he fights, regardless of mandatories. And you think the WBC going to uphold the mandatory and say, hey, man, you got to fight this dude? No, they're not. Chef Curry, my brother in the super chat, he says, salute, Blue. I'll be tuned in, but not able to chat due to the virtual call with the sports card investors. So, therefore, salute to the chat. Salute to my brother, Chef Curry, in the building, man. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Falcon Foot, salute. Money Motivated, James Galbraith, salute. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. You understand? It's me. So, what I'm saying is this, right? Smash the like button. Michael Sparks, salute. Yes, he will knock out Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. People don't believe me, but that's all good. They ain't got to. How many likes we got? Sherman Callahan, salute. A.L. Stevens, salute. Sherman Callahan, my brother don't like the people talking about Adrian Broner, man. That rubs Sherman Callahan wrong. He like, man, look at these dudes. Don't like Adrian Broner. My brother Sherman Callahan, man. Peace to you, King. Smash the like button, man. We should have at least 650 likes. What is we doing? EJ Love, salute. Yeah, that's what he's doing, Manuel H. Man, these dudes talking about Broner. Steve Patrick, salute. My brother Sherman Callahan, man. That's why I love y'all, man. The G Riz, salute. Chris Ledger, salute. You know why I love y'all? Because regardless of anything, y'all stand on your square. That's love, man. You see, I'm not here to sway your opinion. I'm just here to drop a little knowledge on you, to make you think. That's all. That's all. I'm just here to make you think. I'm not here to sway your opinion. I'm just here to make you think. You dig what I'm saying? You dig. You dig. You dig. So anyway, smash that like button, man. So we see they're not sending out notifications. Felix May, salute. So anyway, that's the Andre Ward saga. But now let's get back to this Terence Crawford situation with Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao, okay? Now, the fact that they're saying that Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford, detail Cam, salute. Bob Arum has been saying this for quite some time, that Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford are. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings, Queen. I see you're not that late today. I see you're not that late today. You understand me, Queen? I see you're not that late. Corey McGowan, salute. You're a little tardy, but you ain't that late. It's all good, right? Yeah. I love the people, man. So this is what I'm saying. So now Terence Crawford have been being promised, right? He's been being promised this Manny Pacquiao fight for quite some time, right? He's been being promised this Manny Pacquiao fight since 2014. Bob Arum was making mention of this. Cliff Young, salute. Now, should we, or should Terence Crawford, James the Slick Black, salute. Should Terence Crawford believe Bob Arum? Fight Cam 360, salute. Christopher White, salute. Should he wait around Davalo boxing, salute? Or should he do his own due diligence? Prime Minister, my brother in Super Chat, for Canelo, it's one thing to show your skills and it's another thing to test your skills. I don't know if he's really willing to test his skills against the best. Yeah, I don't know either, man. Tay Brown, where you been at, Queen? Peace and blessings. Big Dog Willie, salute. I don't think I've seen Tay Brown in a few days, right? It's been a few days since I've seen Tay Brown. Super Mac time, salute. Corey Yellerman Jackson, what's good with you, King? My brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens. That's my brother right there. Jules, Uni Minds, Uni Hearts, Uni Heart, Uni Minds, Uni Hearts, Uni Souls. I hope I said that right, man. My education don't go that high. I'm hoping I said that right. You understand? Bad Tito, salute. Yeah, like you said, Prime Minister, though, Canelo got the skills he's showcasing, but you got to showcase them same skill sets against the best. And like you said, Lester Ruiz, salute. Black Alpha, salute. We don't know. Easy Lou and Boxer TV, salute, if he's willing to do so on a high level, on a high stage, on the big stage, right? And Taylor for Wealth, my brother, salute. Jason Smith, salute. LeVar DeMose, my brother, salute. What's good? My father's in the hospital, but he's fine now. Okay. Peace and blessings to your dad. Stephen Taylor, salute. I'm glad he's doing good, Queen. Glad he's doing great. See, I know when y'all here and when you're not. I'm like Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? I know when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, see, that's your boy Blue. You know what I'm saying? I know when you've been here. I know when you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I know if you've been bad or good. Nah, Israel, salute. You understand? Melrose, salute. Amira Scary Berry, salute. Brian Chenault Jr., my brother, where you been at, bro? See, I ain't see Brian Chenault Jr. in a month of days, bro. In a month of days. She said, just don't sing. David Hambone Hamilton, salute. Dex 1K, salute. What's good? See, you know what I'm saying? She said, just don't sing. I know. Quan Fields, what's good with you, kid? You know what I'm saying? So now, Coach Biddy, salute. I'm just interested to see, why is Bob Arum? See, it may be two things. Troy Battle, salute. I think that it may be a case of two different things, right? It may be a case where Bob Arum is saying to himself, Bay Area Bro 925, salute. I think that he's like Blue Stradamus. Yes, sir. I like that, DP Rocker. Blue Stradamus. Yep. Rico Breland, salute. So I think this might be a case where Bob Arum is saying to himself, well, listen, Terence Crawford going to be a free agent. He's going to be a free agent come October. So maybe we need to, do our due diligence, put our best foot forward, right? Put on our Sunday's best and go, Gary Russell, what's good? I think that he's looking, at the situation and he's saying to himself, maybe in October, Darius the Great, salute. Maybe in October, this guy may lose. I mean, he may walk out the door. So maybe we need to, do everything we can to give this man, to make him happy, right? And essentially, right, put him in a position to fight Manny Pacquiao, right? But like I said, Bob Arum's been making mention of this fight since 2014. Since 2014. You understand what I'm saying? So now if he's waiting since 2014 to make this fight, we're in 2021. That's 7 years since he's been discussing the possibility of Terence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao. You understand? And now I'm wondering if Raymond Drilligan, salute. If I'm wondering if now Bob Arum is in a position where he's saying to himself, you know what? We got to make this fight happen. Even if we can't, we got to try our best to make it happen. And then our fallback plan is going to be, Shawn Porter, right? We're going to have to make the Shawn Porter fight. Reggie Red, salute, right? If we can't make this happen, we're going to have to go with the Shawn Porter fight. But essentially, because it's been a while. It's been a long time, right? So I'm wondering, because now what made Bob Arum say that, okay, Manny Pacquiao, he done up the ante, right? So it feels like Manny Pacquiao understands, right, that Gary Lynch Jr., salute. It feels like Macadon 1, Kenya B, salute. It feels like Bob Arum is in a position where he understands that, man, we got to keep Terence Crawford maybe, right? Or maybe the business of Top Rank is saying we got to keep Terence Crawford, right? And we got to do something to keep him engaged. You understand? And so then you look at it from this point. Davalo Boxing, salute. You got to look at it from this point. Now, I think Manny Pacquiao is looking at the situation and saying, well, you guys need me more than I need you. Miss B, peace and blessings, Queen. You need me more than I need you. So now I went from 20 to 25 to 40. And Bob is like, listen, okay. Manny Pacquiao is probably like, y'all don't get Terence Crawford to Pacquiao, my fight, me, he's out the door. See, if Terence Crawford gets this Manny Pacquiao fight, people, he's going to re-sign with Top Rank. I'm telling y'all that now. Because he'll be satisfied with the Manny Pacquiao fight and he'll let the Errol Spence fight go by the wayside. I'm sorry to inform y'all. I'm telling y'all now. Because at that point in time, Bob Arum is going to be, you think that they're standing on their square now with this 60-40 split with Errol Spence? If they get the Manny Pacquiao fight, Terence Crawford, that's all he needs. He's going to walk away from the Errol Spence fight, people. So if y'all truly want to see the Errol Spence fight, y'all better be hoping that he fights Shawn Porter, because he'll still be looking to seek another big fight. Because he get the Pacquiao fight and beats Pacquiao, he's already somewhat semi-satisfied. He gets the Pacquiao fight and beats Manny Pacquiao, it's over. You thought he's really going to walk away from it, because now he's going to look at himself. Oh, I beat Manny Pacquiao. You see what he's saying right now. Currently, I'm already a Hall of Famer. I don't need Errol Spence fight. He gets the Pacquiao fight, it is over. And he's going to beat Manny Pacquiao. He's going to beat Manny Pacquiao. Mark M, salute. So he gets the Pacquiao fight, you'll never see him fight Errol Spence, more than likely. Unless Errol Spence decides, you know something, let me go ahead and concede to what he wants. Donald Favors, salute. He said he might retire. He might. He might. The Queen, Jay Lynn said, Lynn said, what does that really mean, beating Manny Pacquiao? For us hardcore boxing fans, it's expected. Right, Jay Lynn? You expect him to beat Manny Pacquiao. Right? I expect him to beat Manny Pacquiao. He should be the favorite to beat Manny Pacquiao. Right? I expect it. You expect it. King Vonnie said we got 606 likes. Get the likes up. We should be at 700 likes right now. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Get the likes up right now, people. So for us hardcore boxing fans, right, it's going to say, well, he beat Pacquiao. Well, we expect it, right? Reginald Chase, salute. Bradford Brasina, salute. I'm going to give him full credit for beating Pacquiao. Why? Because I will always favor him over Pacquiao, even in Pacquiao's absolute prime. Austin Grant, salute. I would favor him over Manny Pacquiao, even Manny Pacquiao's absolute prime, because of his style. I think his style is all wrong for Manny Pacquiao. Joseph O'Bang, salute. Douglas Wallace, salute. Because he's so versatile. He could give Manny Pacquiao so many different looks. He can adjust to Manny Pacquiao awkwardness better than anybody. Abdul Anwar, G Money, salute. Austin Grant, salute. Mark M, salute. He can adjust to what Manny Pacquiao does. That awkward style, that that unorthodox, he could adjust that because he could give him he can even it out, if that makes sense. He can even it out. You understand what I'm saying? He can make P. Newell, my brother in the super chat. He said, "Give me the Pac-Man fight. I'm good." Yeah, I want the Pac-Man fight, but I want the Shawn Porter fight too. Big Dog Willie, my brother in the super chat. Salute to you, King. I want the Shawn Porter fight as well. You understand what I'm saying? He get the Pacquiao fight. Be that bitch. Peace and blessings, Queen. Have a great day. She said, "I got to get out of here." Peace and blessings to you, Queen. Have a great day. Jim Hustle, salute. Bud is not better than Floyd. Oh, I never said he was. You must have talking to somebody in the chat. So, Marx is the great, salute. Quincy Quinten, salute. I think that he would have beat Manny Pacquiao in his absolute prime because of stylistically. I think his style matches up with Manny Pacquiao's just fine. You understand what I'm saying? I think that Jay Lee Salute, I think he matches up with him very, very well. And I think that he has, the necessary tools in the toolbox to adjust to what Manny Pacquiao is doing. And he's a closer. PGA's Big Dog, salute. Bad Tito, Rodney Mitchell, salute. He's a closer. Salute to my brother Emmanuel H in the super chat. He said, dropping that $500 on us in the super chat. He said, Bob doesn't believe Bob. Crawford just blindly following Bob. Literally been disrespecting this man to the 10th degree. You can forgive, but never forget. If Crawford stays with Top Rank, Bob backhand about to be swung harder. Yeah, man, I agree, bro. Patricia Carter, salute. But I'm telling you now, if he lands the Manny Pacquiao fight, he's not going to leave. Steve J, salute. If he lands the Pacquiao fight, he's not going to leave. And you will never see the Errol Spence fight. Lester Ruiz, salute. Why? Because guess what? Errol Spence is going to fight your Dana Sugas. Errol Spence is going to beat your Dana Sugas. Errol Spence is going to be a 3-belt holder, right? He's still doing the bigger numbers. As Bob Arum admitted, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is bigger numbers. So that means, what's the common denominator? Errol Spence. So that means Errol Spence is going to do big numbers. He said, "Boo, you're supposed to say that 40." I had to say the $500. You know what I'm saying? I just like when I like when you drop that in and I say the $500. Show me, salute. You understand me? So you'll never see the Errol Spence fight because he's going to re-sign with Top Rank. Believe that. He's going to re-sign with Top Rank should he get the Manny Pacquiao fight, because that is going to be, Francis Arcilia, salute, because that's going to be, how do I say it? Like, it's going to solidify his position with them, right? It's going to solidify his position with them. One honor, salute. It's going to make him feel like, you know what? They got my best interest. He's not going to leave. He's already stated. Now think about this. He's already stated that, hey, I didn't never want to. I don't know where all this talk about me going to Top Rank even came from, because I don't have no plans to leave Top Rank. I just wanted to stay here and make as much money as possible. Well, that just lets you guys know everything you need to know. That just lets you know. And that's before. He didn't even get the Pacquiao fight. That's already in his mindset. Lion Platinum LLC, salute. So he already has in his mind that he wants to stay loyal to Top Rank. Believe this. He gets the Pacquiao fight, it's over. He's already in a place of comfort. If he gets the Pacquiao fight, beats Pacquiao, oh, what reason do I have to leave Top Rank? That's what you're going to hear. That's what you're going to hear. And the Errol Spence fight, he signed on the dotted line with Pacquiao. Y'all might just be able to kiss the Errol Spence fight goodbye. Yep, Manny. Jay Lynn says, so Manny gets 40 and Bud gets 10. Yeah. Yep. RGJ3 Boston, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, you just let the cat out of the bag. This is what Bud needs to stay with Top Rank and stand on his ground with the 50-50 split versus Spence. It's a duck also. Yeah. I mean, however you said it, not me. Right? However, but this is understand. This is going to be his position. I'm just preparing y'all now. I'm preparing y'all now because at that point, Errol Spence is going to be like, I'm a 3-belt holder. I'm doing the bigger numbers, still doing the bigger numbers, right? You know how in order for him to catch him, Pacquiao and Terence Crawford is going to have to do at least 700,000 pay-per-view buys. 600,000 to 700,000 pay-per-view buys to be able to catch up to the pay-per-view numbers of Errol Spence. Blood and Bone, salute. What's good with you, Blood and Bone? You understand? He's going to have to do at least to catch him. Because Errol Spence right now, pull counter boxing, salute. Errol Spence right now, his combined pay-per-views, right? Detail Cam, Alan Day, salute. A Kinetic, salute. What's good with you, great brother? I'm letting y'all know now. David, salute. Because Dion Brown, salute. Iron Bello, salute. I know y'all gonna think this is gonna get you closer to, it's gonna make you even further away. Cheese Smoker, salute. I'll be that. Cool. Smash the like button as you come in as well. Cheese Smoker. Uber everywhere, salute. Iron Bello, salute. Don't you love when they don't you love when Cheese Smoker, guys like Cheese Smoker, they come in here? Don't block Cheese Smoker. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Right? Don't you love when guys like him come in here? Right? They support every video you do. They support everything you do. Right? And they call themselves Cali King 619. Salute. Hey man, this guy is a clown, man. He making all these Deontay Wilder Glovegate videos. Well, why are you watching them? Right? And they don't have no icon picture. They can't be who they truly are. Uncle Casey, salute. Don't you just love it? Hey, Cheese Smoker, do me a favor. Smash the like button and support the channel, support the grind. Nick Silvio, salute. I'm in Hunt, my brother in the super chat. I've waited on Errol versus Keith since 2015. Still big. I think it still could be big as well. Eduardo Santiago, salute. Jay Murray, salute. I think it still could be big too. Right? And see, Edge of 5611, salute. See, here's the thing. Chase the coin, salute. Here's the thing, right? You got Stephen Franco, salute. You have Errol Smith still has big fights. Jaquan Pinkett, salute. Here's the problem. Bomb Squad for life, salute. Here's the problem. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. The problem is going to be that Errol Spence still has big fights and Terence Crawford is going to be complacent. That's the problem. So Errol Spence could say, well, I could fight Keith Thurman. Right? And Terence Crawford going to say, well, you do what you want. No Slack 504, salute. You do what you want. I just beat Pacquiao. He's already saying, look at my accomplishments. I'm a Hall of Famer right now. I don't need to fight Errol Spence. Imagine he fights Pacquiao and beats Pacquiao. The fight you want to see is never going to come to fruition, unfortunately. It's not going to come to fruition. Unless Errol Spence concedes and say, you know what? Let me just go ahead and give this dude what he want. Mark Stern, salute. Derek, salute. What's good with you? I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Because here's the thing. I noticed Terence Crawford doesn't look at the landscape. He's not looking at Jimmy Bernard, salute. He's not looking at what's taking place. He's looking at who they are. So he's saying, well, Manny Pacquiao is Manny Pacquiao. And I agree. Ed Beza, salute. Like I said, I think Terence Crawford beats Manny Pacquiao at any point in time. Deion C. Mosley, peace and blessings to you, King. How you feeling? Smash that like button, man. Get the likes all the way up, man. We should have at least 750 likes. Signature sound, salute. I'm just telling you. Josh Hall, salute. And I wouldn't be surprised, Cali Lou, salute, if he did retire. I wouldn't be surprised at that. Because he's already stated that, hey, if this fight, if it wasn't for me, I'm responsible for so many people, I would have been retired. They let you know everything you need to know. And so I want to see. And now on the flip side of that, though, here's the flip side. If he waits around, Adrian Vet, King Vonnie, 86, salute. If he waits around, right, and doesn't get this Pacquiao fight, JT 1305, salute. Well, then the money was never there, right? The money was never there. Didn't Bob Arum say that the fight, they had the investment groups, they had everything ready for the November 14th fight? Pacquiao agreed. Wayman Davis, salute. So now here's the thing. Why isn't that same investor contacted? Quay Scott, salute. BBG, salute. Jahu Slay, salute. Why not contact the same investment company and say, listen, things have cleared up somewhat. Now we can make the fight go forward? Rylan Gibson, salute. Why does he have to search for an investment group if he already knows the investment group already willing to pay for it and put up what's necessary to make the fight happen? Why would he have to search for one when you already know where to go? Why would you have to search for one? You don't have to search for one. Why would they pull out? Listen, why would they pull out forever? Ronald Scott, salute. Sai Ali, salute. Ask yourself that question. Dylan McNeish, salute. Why would he have to pull out forever? I'm just asking the question. If you had an investment group willing to invest in a product, it only grew after he beat Kell Brook, didn't it? Right? Terence Crawford's stock didn't go down, and Manny Pacquiao didn't fight. Avengers 9, salute. Quay Scott, salute. Manny Pacquiao didn't fight. Terence Crawford's stock didn't go down. So I'm asking the question. Why would you have to look for a different investment group? Why not go back to the same one that agreed to the November one and say, listen, things have cleared up considerably since that time, and things are easing up. How about we move forward with this fight? See, this is the question that I need to ask y'all. Y'all don't look at the time frames, right? And say, well, listen, like I told you with the Tyson Fury Anthony Joshua saga, they told you back in June of 2020 that they agreed to a 2-fight deal. Wait, break, salute. Isn't that what they told you? I'm just asking for a friend. Lester Duval, salute. I'm just asking for a friend. Wait, Bricks, salute. Appreciate you, Wait, Bricks. I'm just asking for a friend. You understand? His stock went up. So go back to the same investor and say, listen, I'm sure if they was willing to put up $50+ million before, I'm sure they're willing to put up $50 million right now. Right? It's Tesperaza 0218, salute. Right? 50-0, TBE, TMT, Floyd Mayweather, salute. Right? I'm just asking. Black Thanos, salute. So it shouldn't be that hard to find an investor. Bob Arum says he's going to look for an investor. Why you got to look? You already know where to look. P. Newell, my brother in the Super Chat, Blue, if you give me the Pac-Man fight today, I'm signing back to your promotion company. That's facts. That's what I'm saying. But that's not the biggest fight to be made. Black Thanos, salute. That's not Black Thanos. Where you been at? That's not the biggest fight to be made. The biggest fight is him and Floyd, him and Errol Spence. See how that worked? Hey, your name is an Asian, and you typed in Asian. I don't read Asian. But salute to you. Sylvester Lewis, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, he landed that fight. He not leaving, bro, especially if Josh and Ramirez both possible meet up after that fight. And Porter chomping at the bit. Yep. I'm going to tell you what he going to do. Y'all see Timothy Bradley resume? Same thing going to get for Terence Crawford. Timothy Bradley got those 3 Pacquiao fights. Completely satisfied with not fighting Floyd Mayweather or anybody else. He like, I got to fight Marquez and Pacquiao twice and 3 times. I'm good. I'm good. I'm telling you now. Don't expect it. And then he's going to go into training. I think Terence Crawford enjoy teaching more than he actually do fighting. I'm telling you now. He enjoyed teaching, coaching, and training more than he enjoyed boxing. Emmanuel H., my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, I think it matters of how Crawford wins if he wins. People got to remember Pacquiao lost to Bradley and Horn. So will it really, he says, so will it really be a big feather in the cap if he wins by split decision? Now, that's the thing, Emmanuel H. Like I told you, he's just satisfied with the win itself, with the action. You follow me? He's just satisfied with the action. Bro, don't put that jacket on him. He been trying to fight Errol. Let's be real, fam. Dion Brown, you want to ride this train with me, my great brother? You want to ride this train? Nappy King, salute. David the Real Thomas, salute. Aztec Warrior, salute. Dion Brown, you want to ride this train with me, great brother? Huh? I mean, I know what it may look like. Malik Bauer, salute. You may believe that. I used to believe that. I'm like, man, he wanted up, Dogman, salute. The facts remain is he wants his cake and eat it too. Dwayne Yosef, salute. Choo. Yep. The fact is, I realize Terence Crawford wants his cake and eat it too. Johnny Ray Lopez, salute. Mike on Sports, my brother Mike. Go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports. He wants his cake and eat it too. Young generation, salute. Jesse Benavidez, salute. I know, Dion Brown. So, here's the thing. Nope, Mike, don't try that one. Mike said, ain't that what cake is made for? Nope. It's for you to eat it. You can't have it both ways. Corduroy Pence, salute. Mark J, salute. Montreal, Virginia Beach, salute. Rooster Crew, 87, salute. Can't have it both ways. After you eat it, it's gone. Will Smith, salute. Oh, he's going to dominate Manny Pacquiao. The SS family, salute. I believe Team Pacquiao knows this as well. That's why they asked him for $40 million. He's going to stop Manny Pacquiao. A leopard don't change the stripes. Diggy Garden, salute. Made sense. 84, salute. Manny Pacquiao still going to make mistakes. He's still going to jump in. Triumphant, salute. He's going to jump in at some point in time. He didn't learn from the Marquez fight. Look at the Keith Thurman fight. Dion Brown. He said, I honestly feel like Bud been running up on Errol, and Errol been acting real soft when it comes to Terence Crawford. Come on, great brother. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. You don't believe that. AJ, salute. Seth Brundle, salute. Cedric Traylor, salute. Keith Sims, salute. You don't believe that, Dion Brown. Excuse me, y'all. Candy, man. I had a sweet tooth right now. I'm eating Skittles. I know. I ain't supposed to be doing it, but I'm eating Skittles, man. There's my daughter's Skittles on top of it. I took out Valentine's Day candy. I know she ain't gonna be happy. She ain't gonna be happy at all. Problem is, I was thinking about replacing it, but Valentine's Day over. I ain't gonna find the same box, so I'm just gonna buy a big bag of Skittles. Or Deion Anthony, salute. I'm gonna do the real daddy move. I'm like, you don't need that candy anyway. Bad for your teeth. St. Louis Mix, salute. Davis, salute. Hey, I'm gonna do one of those. I can do either or. Go to the store and get a big bag, or I'm be like, baby, you don't need that big bag of candy. Bag for your teeth. And if you're like, that's why your teeth look like that, Daddy? My brother Mike on Sports in the super chat. Salute to my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports. Appreciate you, King. Stephen Young, my brother in the super chat. He said, nah, Blue, go get more rice cakes. Yeah, Stephen Young. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, man. Yeah, salute. I don't know why I'm doing this. I know better, man. You know what I mean? I know better. I can't help myself, though. Omega Red, Tab Investment, salute. I can't help myself right now. Tony Sarai, salute. So, I want to see, and no doubt, Mike, I'm going to send you the link tomorrow. Tyrone Gaines, salute, if you're free. Sheena, salute. So, she said, this stuff stressing me out. I'm over here eating a half a dark chocolate cookie, Colin Spence. So, she like this. What did he just say? What did he just say? I'm telling you, man. My brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian. My brother, my co-host. What's good with you, Kurt?
Blue Blood Sports TV, man. What's going on with you, man? What's up, chat? I'm just looking. I was looking at some old fights and thinking about, just boxing in general, modern and historic, man. I'm all over the place when it comes to the great sport of boxing.
Hey, Kurt, we was just talking about you last night on Fred's show, man. Just how great you are, man. I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate. Hey, Blue, let me tell you something, man. Before we get started, it's a blessing to hear and be a member of the LDBC. I found about the LDBC by accident. Because I'm not really healthy. I went into it like last year. Diabetes has like really ravaged my body, and I'm home a lot now. I don't run around anymore like I used to. And that's true what they say. God will close one door and open up another, man. And being active on YouTube, man, and having a great channel like yourself, man. You're on the front lines, and you know how many fighters. I told my friends I interviewed. My son looked at the archives, man, and he's proud. And I love doing what I do, man, and to spread my knowledge and talk and learn from people, because people always ask me, Blue, how come you know so much? What's the key? I said, listen, the key is listening to everybody, listening to their opinions, listening to statements, not be biased. You learn something new every day. So your mind's supposed to soak up knowledge like a sponge. I listen to people. That's why I know so much, man. But it's a pleasure being on the channel, man.
It is, man. I truly appreciate you, bro. Truly do.
Likewise, man. It's just great to talk boxing, man, and have a community. We all boxing nuts, man. I'm not arrogant. People give me accolades. Hey, I'm humble. I appreciate it. I just want to talk boxing, man. I don't care what I know. I just want to talk boxing with the family.
Facts. Now, Kurt, there's a lot of talk. Bob Arum, he was on Fred's show on, I believe that was Sunday, and then he did another interview. He's on ESPN. He did a few interviews, and he's saying that the number one objective and focus is Manny Pacquiao fight. So I had a few questions about that, because for one, if the Pacquiao, he says he's looking for investors, and I'll just read between the lines. So he says he's looking for investors to put this fight on, and that's the number one objective. And then he said we have Shawn Porter in recess, and he's on hold. So if the fight don't happen, then he's gonna go, and then he'll be fighting Shawn Porter. So it's either of the two. Now, a few things I thought about is I said, if he fights, first of all, if this fight with Manny Pacquiao comes to fruition, he's gonna re-sign with Top Rank in October. No question about it. He's gonna re-sign with Top Rank, and I believe that the Errol Spence fight is all but done, because he fights Pacquiao, beats Pacquiao. Errol Spence is going to fight Ugas and beat Ugas, be a 3-belt holder, still doing bigger numbers, because it would take for Pacquiao and Terence Crawford to do 700,000 pay-per-views to catch the numbers that Errol Spence is doing. And Manny Pacquiao don't have a belt now. So, but Terence Crawford is going to look at it from a standpoint of, well, I beat Manny Pacquiao. He's already saying, I'm a Hall of Famer. I don't need Errol Spence. So imagine he beats Manny Pacquiao. He's going to re-sign with Top Rank. And then it's going to take for Errol Spence to concede to him and say, you know what, let's make it 50-50. That's what it would take at that point in time. But Errol Spence is going to say, I'm bringing 3 belts to the table. I'm a bigger pay-per-view star. And Bob Arum already said, Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence does bigger pay-per-view numbers. Now, I understood what he said when he said that, but Manny Pacquiao fight brings in more money, because he said merchandise. Manny Pacquiao is a global star, right? So I understand that to a degree, that he's saying you could get more money with the Manny Pacquiao fight, but the Spence fight is going to do pay-per-views. But then I thought about this too. Then he says, we looking for investors. Now, that raised my eyebrow. My antennas went up because I said, well, you told the world that you already had the fight signed, sealed, and ready to be delivered for November. But the fact that is the pandemic was the reason it prevented it. Well, things are now easing up. And if you had an investment group that was already willing to pay the big money, well, shouldn't you just have to go back to them and say, listen, things are easing up. We're looking to put this fight on, want to revisit it and put the money. Why do you have to look for an investor? You don't have to look for an investor if you already have an investor. Because it wasn't you, it wasn't Pacquiao, it wasn't the investors, it was the global pandemic that put everything on hold. So I'm sure if the investment group was willing, Terence Crawford's stock didn't go down, it went up. Manny Pacquiao's stock didn't go down because he ain't fight. So I'm sure if they was willing to put up 50 million for November, they would be willing to put up 50 million right now for June. So why do you have to search for another investment group unless they're investment? Because why would if Kurt, if me and you willing to put up for a fight and then things get suspended that out of our control, and then we have to say, okay, we put our money back in our pocket. Well, in a couple of months, when things start to ease up and things start to looking brighter, well, why wouldn't we go back and revisit that, Kurt? Why wouldn't we say, okay, we're gonna put the money up, let's make it happen? Why would they have to look somewhere else? Why would we want to walk away? That don't add up. Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher, salute. So what's your thoughts on this entire equation, Kurt?
I'm gonna say this. I'm really disappointed in Terence Crawford. And I'm a huge Terence Crawford fan. The worst thing for us as a boxing community, the chat, me and you, Blue, is Terence Crawford gets the Manny Pacquiao fight. He's going to be happy. He's going to be overjoyed. He's going to beat Manny. That's a terrible matchup for Manny Pacquiao. Freddie Roach said what Floyd can do, Terence Crawford can do. He was talking about what they have in common is their versatility. He's he might stop Manny. He's going to be looking to stop Manny. If he knocks out Manny or win impressively, there's no way that Errol Spence fight gets made because he's going to be screaming 50-50. He's going to resign with Top Rank. That situation is bad for us because we'll never see the Spence fight. I would like to see the fight because those are only the two welterweights that can beat each other. Now, unseen circumstances happen in boxing. We saw that Saturday night when the underdog won, and one of them could lose. But the anticipation of Spence and Crawford will be great for boxing and for us. But if Terence gets that fight, he may resign with Top Rank. Ain't no May. He's going to be satisfied with Bob. I got my dream fight. He's been chasing that fight, 2015, 14? I don't know. He's been chasing that fight for a while. If he gets it, if he wins, who knows? The way Terence is, he might walk away from the sport of boxing because he's going to be satisfied. He's going to say, I'm a 3-weight division champion. I've been knocking people out. I'm a welterweight champion who just beat a legend. To me, it doesn't hold that much water. Before, I wanted to see the fight, but Spence kind of took that away. I don't want to see him dominate a 42-year-old because Manny's not in his prime. But I thought, he would beat Manny if Manny was younger because it is a bad style matchup. Terence Crawford is a terrific fighter. I don't want to see it. It's a bad scenario for us. So I hope he don't get the Pacquiao fight. I'm quite sure he's not a fan of me if he's listening to this, but I don't want him to get the Pacquiao fight because he's going to resign with Top Rank because he's going to be happy with Bob Arum. And I don't want that to happen. For us, if he fights Porter and then Spence, I hope Porter gets the fight before Manny Pacquiao. Matter of fact, I want Manny Pacquiao to retire, man, because he's just messing everything up right now in the welterweight division, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And what you think about them if you Shawn Porter and he's saying we're gonna put you on hold?
That can't sit well with Shawn Porter. He treating Shawn Porter like a redhead stepchild. First, he offered him a measly $1 million. Then he went up to $2 million, which is still low for somebody who's a former champion and has a great resume, and who gave the welterweight, the best welterweight in the world, a tough fight. That's the way Bob is treating him, man. We're gonna put you on hold like you're a redheaded stepchild. I wouldn't be happy if I was Shawn Porter, to be honest with you. I mean, what's Shawn Porter gonna do though? Fight Spence again. Spence got business to take care of against you guys. Fight Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia lost a lot of momentum with that performance against Spence. He ain't gonna fight Formella like people. What he's gonna do? He don't want no parts of Jerron Ennis, up and coming welterweight, or Ortiz. But the logical fight is Crawford. But you can't be happy being treated so badly and disrespectful with Bob Arum.
Mm-hmm. Taylor Bell, brother in the super chat, he said, Kurt, I wish you nothing but the best health and peace and blessings. I greatly appreciate and value your thoughts and opinions. Let's talk boxing.
Absolutely, man. I ain't going nowhere. I love talking boxing with you guys, man. It's been times where I don't feel so good because of my sugar level. And as soon as I get on this show, my spirits and my health just gets better. It's weird how boxing can be so important, or your passions can uplift your spirits.
Mm-hmm. Stormy B Man, my brother Stormy B Man, go subscribe to Stormy B Man in the super chat. He says, salute Blue and Kurt. Appreciate you guys and your grind. Salute to you, Stormy.
Salute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Kurt, and that's my thing. I don't want to say, and that I don't want him to get the Pacquiao fight, but you're right, Kurt. Fat Cats, Shadow Boxer, salute. You're saying 007, salute. You're right. He lands that fight, it's over. It's over. Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. My brother, go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Smash that like button, people. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Yeah, Kurt, he get the Pacquiao fight. It's over. Like you said. Dante Gilbert, salute. He's going to be sad. He's already satisfied. Akina Williams, salute. Rebel Life Boxer, salute. He's already satisfied, Kurt.
I don't want to pick up my phone or my Samsung pad and says breaking news: Crawford versus Pacquiao, done deal. I'm not going to be happy because I want to see Spence and Crawford breaking news. I don't want to see Manny. I want Manny to retire. He's really messing things up because he's doing something smart. He's using his name, his brand, to cause a log jam. And who he's going to fight next? Is it Mikey Garcia? He's keeping us hostage. He it's nothing but speculation when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. First, it was Ryan Garcia. That was a farce. Then Mikey Garcia. That's a farce. And then Conor McGregor. Before McGregor fight, we was laughing, me and you, because I was like, what if Conor McGregor loses? And it's still not clear. There's still the fog in the welterweight division on that side because of Manny. He's holding everything up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Tunnel Vision. Salute my brother Tunnel Vision. He said, Blue Bud, it's all nonsense. He said he said they're not even negotiating with Manny. It's all BS. Fight isn't happening ever. Yeah, man. Mike Williams, salute. It won't bode well for us boxing fans. I mean, it's going to be exciting. I want to see the fight itself, but what comes with the fight is the part that's deflating, because the biggest fight in boxing is Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. And Kurt, did you understand? And can you break down the closed circuit part, like Bob Arum is saying? He's saying that Crawford and Pac. Do you understand? Because when he broke it down on Fred's show, shout out to Barbershop Conversation, my brother Fred. Mahomes Jones, salute. When he broke it down, it made sense. But now I'm thinking about it again, and it's like, well, wait a minute. if it could sell more pay-per-views, then it could bring in more revenue. Push Jackson, salute. But do you understand how? Because initially when he said it, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But do you think that to be the case?
All right. The point being, more pay-per-views means more revenue.
Right. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah, I mean, ain't it? I'm thinking that for many years, the more pay-per-views, more revenue it would generate. Ticket sales, not only that, pay-per-view per home, because you're paying it. I mean, what he was saying, something different?
Yeah, he said that Spence, and when he first said it, it made sense, right? Oh, Paul Boster, salute. Johnny Stanley, salute. Una Sib, salute. It made sense because he said Errol Spence and Terence Crawford would do more bigger pay-per-views together. But Terence Crawford, because Fred said, you don't think Bob's he said he agreed, Grill Sports Channel, salute. He said that it's a good deal for Terence Crawford to take $10 million and $40 million for Pacquiao. 40 million Pacquiao, 10 for him. So Fred said, but don't you think he could make more money fighting Errol Spence? He can make more than 10 million, is what Fred said. Don't you think he could make more than 10 million fighting Errol Spence? And he said, no. He said the fight would do bigger pay-per-views. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford would do bigger pay-per-views. But he said the revenue that he could get is more money with Pacquiao because of closer. But then now I'm thinking, if that's the case, if you're doing bigger pay-per-views, then you could do bigger money with closed circuit and stuff as well, right?
I would think so. That's kind of confusing because I'm like, wait a minute. When you look at Fury and Wilder, their numbers, they got this highest payday because they pay-per-view numbers was good, right?
That's what I was thinking.
He's confusing me because that pay-per-view money, it depends what number buys is going to produce. Like if Floyd and Manny did what 4.6 million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that because Floyd got his highest payday, right?
Right.
Either that or McGregor.
Right. And McGregor and Floyd did what, 4.3?
4, something like that.
Yeah,
I know it was close.
It was close. It didn't beat it out, but it was close.
It got to be. I know Bob is. I'm just a fan. Bob is the promoter for many many years, but to me that's logical. The more pay-per-views it generates, the more money, the more revenue it's going to make.
Cool boy Zach 05, he said Bob said because of the site fee. Hold on, where'd he go? He said because of the site fee in Dubai. So I guess Big Snack Pack, salute. What's going on out here? Salute. So I guess he's essentially saying the investing groups are willing to put up the money. But then man, it's confusing, right? Because the investment, he's saying the investment groups is willing to. So essentially, they're gonna say, "Here go 50 million. 40 gonna go to Manny, 10 gonna go to Terence." Right? And I guess the investment groups are not gonna put up the money up front for the purses for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. They're gonna solely rely on the pay-per-views.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when Joshua fought Ruiz overseas, I know they got a lot of money. They got a lot of money, but I don't know what the pay-per-views is like, or since it was on the app, I don't know what the numbers were. I heard they was really good, but I'm thinking no matter where the fight is staged, because some of the biggest fights has been in Vegas. I'm thinking no matter site fee or whatever, but at the end of the day, the fight is about pay-per-view numbers. The more people, millions, order the fight, the more millions is going to be rolling in. That's logic.
Mm-hmm.
That's logic.
Mm-hmm.
Because like say they have a fight in they were like, man, we only did 250,000. We broke even. They can really tell you what the fight is going to generate early on, or oh man, the sales is through the roof. We did 2 million. The purses is paid, the production cost is paid, and plus we made money because that's what happened with Mike Tyson and Roy Jones because it did very well pay-per-view wise.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm confused. That's the model I thought it went about. More pay-per-view buys, the more revenue it make. It has to be. It's logic.
That's what I thought. Ernest Skinner, salute. But Bob says otherwise. King Vonnie 86 said we got 853. Get the lights up to 1K. We should have 1K likes, man. Get the likes up to 1K. Smash the like button. Let's work, people. Get the likes up to 1K. Right now. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash it. Get the likes up to 1K. Let's work. My brother, Free Smoke. Where you been at, bro? Salute to Free Smoke in the super chat. Dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, been on the grind, my brother. Salute to you and Kurt. Keep up the good work. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Salute, man. Song 6 Music. LK Rod. Salute. Aki Kari. Salute. Ringside X MXBC. Salute. Renee Bashion. What's good with you, Renee? Go subscribe to my brother, Renee Bashion. Yeah, Kurt. So I don't understand it, Kurt. Because I thought the more pay-per-views, like you said, the more pay-per-views you sell, the more money you bring in. But like the great brother said, he said, the site, the Twig salute. I think we're gonna have to I'm gonna try to get Bob Arum on tomorrow, Kurt. We're gonna bring Bob tomorrow. Jay Murray salute.
Yeah, you got to explain that to me, man, because you got to understand Bob is a lawyer, so he could twist some stuff up real good.
Yeah.
Because like I said, America, the site fee doesn't matter. In America, it works on pay-per-view. They solely depend on a certain amount of pay-per-view to cover the fighters' purses, and don't forget production costs.
Right.
That's what put. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Black. I'm so excited.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I'm listening to you talking. I'm like, yeah, I'm confused. It confused me, Kurt. I'm confused
because
when he broke it down, Kurt, it made sense.
Right.
It made sense.
I gotta hear it, man. I like listening to Bob though. Well, Bob is deep. If you don't listen to Bob intently, he can lose you because he's so experienced and he's highly intelligent. Bob knows what he's doing. Trust me.
Yeah,
but every pay-per-view that done well, that like the PBC, that fight put PBC over the top because more investors came on the ship. The Al Heyman ship. They was losing money when it first started, but Al Heyman said he knew what was going to happen. But that's the fight that did it because the Mayweather McGregor, the Mayweather Pacquiao put them over the top because of the pay-per-views.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna bring Bob on tomorrow. Keenan Williams, salute. Q, salute. We're gonna bring Bob tomorrow, Kurt. Tiger Woods had a bad car accident. You saw that, Kurt?
Yeah, I was watching that, man. Both legs are broken. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in surgery, what they're saying now.
Wow. Yeah, they talking about it now on the news, man. Golf great seriously hurt and California car accident.
Yeah. Sweet Science Examiner, salute. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring on Bob tomorrow, Kurt, because that confused me. It made sense when he said it, and so maybe he can make it make sense. But he said that's what he said. So he said that it brings more money. So, but my thing is, D McGee, salute. Salute the Big Snack Pack, my brother in the super chat. He says, salute, Blue Cuz. Salute to you, King. Salute to you, King. Yeah, Lawrence RBE, salute. So yeah, Kurt, like you said, Kurt, though, it runs. Jay Lynn said they said he was speeding. Yeah, it was one car rolled over. I'm looking at the picture, man. It's not a good look, but at least a leg injury is better than it could be worse. You know what I mean? So blessings to him, man. Blessings to him. But yeah, Kurt, so like you said, man, we unfortunately won't get that fight. We won't get that fight, man. If he fights Pacquiao, because he's going to beat Pacquiao, and more times than none, he's going to knock out Manny Pacquiao. He's going to stop him. It's going to be in dramatic fashion because their styles clash, right, Kurt? It's just stylistically. He's a bad matchup for Pacquiao. He's a closer that could box. Dr. Pablo says, salute. He hasn't fought a closer that can box. He fought, the closest thing was Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is no longer a closer. He's just trying to get to the finish line and get out safe and sound and cash a check. So he's not looking to close. He's not, trying to add any pressure or trying to make a statement because he's already a statement. Terence Crawford is going to look to make a statement. And that's not going to bode well for Manny Pacquiao.
I agree with you. Wow. Like I said, I dread reading breaking news the fight is made, but I don't. You just never know in boxing. We saying the fight is not going to get made and this is not going to happen. The boxing always surprises us with like an unforeseen circumstance or situation, and it comes to fruition. And be like, man, I didn't think it's going to be made. Where they find the money at? But I hope it don't get made. I want to see Porter and Bud, and then Bud and Spence. That would be the ideal uh, scenario. I want to see Spence and Ugas. So if they fight each other, it'll be for undisputed. I would love to. I will, in a perfect world, and we talking about boxing, and we know boxing. When it makes sense, it never makes sense.
Yep. Devin Blocker, OMC Sewell, salute. Bad Tito, he said, you think he walking over Pac? Yeah, styles make fights. Alfredo Gonzalez, he said, keep sleeping on Pacquiao. Not sleeping on Pacquiao. We know we just talking about styles make fights. It's a bad style matchup. John Doe Combat, salute. Diggy Dong, salute. It's a bad style matchup. Anthony Lee, salute.
I got nothing for respect for Manny Pacquiao, but Manny in his prime was always easy to hit. I mean, he has 7 losses and been knocked out 3 times. He could have and should have had more like 9 or 10 losses because he was losing those fights against Marquez. And I kept telling people in this era, I got Floyd by wide margin #1. And I always thought Juan Manuel Marquez was better than Manny Pacquiao. He proved it in the 4th fight, which I was just watching this morning. That's my own personal opinion. I know Manny's a global icon and Philippines love him. I know that he's a legend. He's a great fighter. But Terence Crawford is a bad matchup, and Keith Thurman would have beat him if Keith Thurman never would have had that hiccup. Where Earl Spence chased him out of boxing for a while. When Keith Thurman knocked out Soto Caras and Diego Chavez, I was really high on Keith Thurman. That Keith Thurman would have beat him, but when he came back and fought Manny, I said, nah, he's not going to beat Manny, because he lost a lot of momentum. And Manny's a good fighter still at the age of 42, but he ain't beat nobody like Crawford or Spence. I don't see that happening.
See, OMC Sewell, he said, Juan Manuel Marquez better than Pac? Question mark. Come on, man. He stopped bigger dudes. What does that mean?
Wait a minute. Let me take this one, Blue. Wait a minute. I just saw the fight this morning. Before the 4th fight, you could have made a case for all 3 fights for Marquez. What are you talking about? Okay. You want to give the first fight was a draw. He knocked Marquez down 3 times. Marquez got himself back in the fight. But those other fights, the second, especially the 3rd one, I thought Marquez, it was 50-50. When they came into the 4th fight, Marquez made a statement emphatically. Just because Manny has the bigger name doesn't mean he's the better fighter. Pacquiao got knocked out cold by Marquez in that was a terrific fight. It's been a great rivalry. I think you're going by popularity. Marquez was a great fighter, and so was Manny. They fought 4 times. To me, Marquez was just as good as Manny, even better. I thought he was a little better. That's my own personal opinion. Go look at the 4th fight when Manny was tucked in bed.
Go look at all the fights.
Mm-hmm.
And to say that, and the Kurt to say that, oh, he stopped bigger guys, that don't mean nothing. So he stopped bigger guys, then more bigger guys than Floyd Mayweather. That mean he better than Floyd Mayweather? No. No.
Listen, I love the rivalry, man. You know, it was like peanut butter and jelly, that rivalry, man, because it was so close. Every fight, Blue was close. Split decisions there, majority decisions there. But in the 4th fight, Marquez made a statement. He put Manny to sleep.
And the 2 fights in between, those knockdowns was the difference.
Yep.
His balance was always off. Tim Bradley, and it didn't have anything to do with power. It's just Marquez at times got caught cold. Right? Floyd dropped him. Tim Bradley, remember Tim Bradley staggered him all the way across the ropes? Remember that? And Tim Bradley, not known for power. And Pacquiao never knocked him out. So, I mean, let's be honest here. He not, Bama Jeff 79, salute. Stay paid 1, salute. Let's not act like agree that was a great rivalry. Wish he had more of those fighting facts. We could be having these types of fights, OMCC well, but these fighters ain't getting in the ring. They got to get in the ring, and we could get these fights. We could get these fights, man. We have potential. We have fights that are potential that could give us these types of rivalries, but unfortunately, they're not getting in the ring. Like Teofimo Lopez opting to, fight as mandatory instead of fighting Devin Haney. That could be a rivalry. That could be a rivalry. Gary Russell and Gervonta Tank Davis. That could be a rivalry. Who knows what's going to come of it? Because everybody's going to elevate their game. Anthony Nelson, salute. Eric R, salute. Everybody's going to elevate their game. So these could all be rivalries. But unfortunately, social media I got more Instagram followers than him. Manny Pacquiao and Marquez wasn't saying who got bigger social media following. They just fought. In this era, oh man, I got more social media followers than you. My fan base is bigger. How you know your fan base is bigger? You understand what I'm saying? How you know that? We so quick to, hey man, my fan base is bigger than yours, or you clout chasing. We overstate these words. Oh man, this dude is hating. I ain't fighting him because he hating. Huh? How does that even sound? Get this. You won't fight a dude because he's hating. Goldie Boyley, salute. But you'll fight somebody in the street for free if they step on your sneakers. Or, oh man, this dude is a troll and this dude is this and this. How does that make sense? James Tucker, salute. Right? We saw Tank Davis. He was going at Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? Going at him. But he said Devin Haney is clout chasing. Huh? I don't understand that. Now, he was attempting to go at 6ix9ine in the club, but he won't go at Devin Haney because he said Devin Haney's clout chasing. I'm confused. What are we doing here? You can make millions of dollars fighting Devin Haney. You was willing to throw it away and fight a guy that's not a professional combat athlete in a club because he said what, and he's a known troll. So I don't get it. OMCC well, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. He said, "Love the show all the way from Wild 100s. Salute, salute to you, King. Salute to you, King." Yeah, I don't understand these dudes, man. So we get him on tape, going at 6ix9ine and trying to fight 6ix9ine, who's an entertainer in a club. That's what he does. But you say you won't you push Devin Haney aside and say, well, he's just clout chasing, huh? That's what 6ix9ine is known for, clout chasing. I don't get it. You can make I don't get that. Like that just the mindset of the kids today. Like December very own salute. Salute to the Shy, man. He said Wild 100s is in Chicago, Blue. Okay. I'm assuming that's south side of Chicago.
Correct.
Damage it, right? Right, Kurt?
Yes, it is. I know it well.
Okay. Kurt, I knew Kurt know everything.
Know it well.
Yep. Salute to Shy Town, man. Mr. Justin McGee, salute. Smash that like button. Dante Gilbert Sr., salute. Man, see, I don't call it Chirac because I want it to be better. I want the brothers to come together, man. I want the brothers to come together, man.
Chicago is a great city, man. I was there in 2009, and that's where house music was born. I'm a huge house music fan. It's a great town for football. It has it's cultured in boxing, everything. A lot of musicians come from Chicago. Buddy Guy is a blues singer, and I ain't gonna mention the other guy. You know who I'm talking about, but he's from there. Shaka Khan. I mean, I can go on and on. Great actors. Chicago food is unbelievable. I still say New York pizza is number one. In Chicago too, but Harold's Fried Chicken. I mean, it's a great city, man, and I hope people could come together in Chicago, man. And I had a ball in Chicago. Got the Bud Billiken Parade. You got the Chicago Cubs. You got the popcorn parlor. I think it's called Garrett's. Uh, yeah, it's called Garrett's, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but Chicago's a great town.
Yeah, I want to go there, man. I know it's rich in history.
Oof, it is. Me and my wife supposedly I went to this house music festival called The Chosen Few. I never got to go. I left a little early because that's when Mayweather was fighting Marquez, and I left a week early so I could have a fight party back in Jersey. But Chicago's a great city, man. Number two behind New York. Great city. The basketball players, the history of it, the high schools like Simeon High School, the Derrick Rose went to, Farragut Academy, all of that, man. Unbelievable history.
Yeah, man. I got to get out there, man. Got to get out there. Jelani Evans said Lou Rawls. The brother Anthony and Nelson, he said, yeah, Garrett's.
Thank you.
Sam Cooke, yep. Bernie Mac, yep. Rich in history, man. Very rich in history.
What's the actor that played in Paid in Full? He's from Chicago, Wood Harris.
Yeah, Wood Harris. Mm-hmm. And his brother's a good actor too.
Yeah, Steve Harris. Yeah, I think he was on that show. I forgot. Not L.A. Law. Was it?
Yeah, it was something. It was one of those. He's in that Tyler Perry movie. That's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other guy. That's the other guy. Robert. So yeah, Curry, man. We got. So what you think about Andre Ward? Smash that like button, peoples. Get the likes up to 1K, man. We should be over 1K right now. We should be over 1K. Oh, Jay Lynn said the practice he was on, Kurt.
Oh, thanks. I told you, man, that you can't put Nova in the chat. You can't, man. All you guys are intelligent. Every last one of you. You come up with this stuff fast. I love the chat, my family.
Yep. Oh yeah, Otis Mickle. He said Kanye West. I forgot about it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So we're at 357. Twister. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Kurt. So smash that like button, people. Let's get the likes to 1.1K. Only the funk. Salute. Gary TH. Salute. Yeah, Kurt. Andre Ward. James Tucker. Salute. Dre Finest. Salute. Andre Ward said he'll fight Canelo Alvarez. It's the only person he coming out of retirement for. Stan Swish, salute. If Canelo Alvarez was to say his name, but then he said he know better than to say my name. What's your thoughts on that?
Now, Andre Ward, if he never would have retired, will beat the brakes off Canelo. I still feel if he's anything like he was before, it's been what, 4 years?
Yep, 4 years.
Uh, he can still beat him if he's 75% what he was, because that's a bad styles matchup. Canelo is a very good fighter, but I know what style can beat him. He cannot be a scientific boxer. If he had problems with Mayweather at the age of 36, people forget Floyd was past his prime. He had problems with Landy Lara. But the thing with Canelo is people say he got better after Mayweather, but remember he had that draw with Golovkin, and people refuse to fight him. But when they're in the ring, but Ward has a lot of dog. Ward is very technical, sort of like a bigger version, almost like a Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
He's cut from that cloth,
Mm-hmm.
and he would have problems. Andre Ward would have to be rusty, and he would have to be way off his game for Canelo to beat him. That's a bad matchup for people like Triple G. That's why Triple G didn't want to fight Ward and Canelo. Power won't beat Canelo. You have to be technical, and that's Ward's game. That's him in a nutshell. If he's 80%, 75, 80% what he was 4 years ago, he will beat Canelo, man, because he has the hand speed. He has a lot of moxie. He's savvy. He's experienced. See, all the intangibles is adding up. He has the size. All the fighters that Andrade Sanders don't have, he has. Tough competition, all of that. Olympic pedigree, they don't have what Ward has. And the intangibles are very, very important. I stress that all the time. I say two things. I say intangibles and rhythmic and perpetual motion. Ward has that in abundance. I don't know if Canelo will take that fight. I really don't.
Exactly, and that's why I said Andre Ward he don't want to seem like he calling out. I know he has to be looking at the division right now, looking at the landscape, because 175 and 168 is hot. It may be even hotter than when he was in it. As far as the big names, you know what I mean? Canelo is a massive star. He didn't have that level of opponent available. The biggest opponent name on his resume is Carl Froch and Sergey Kovalev.
You
And they
know,
get to Canelo.
hmm when my friends asked me about Kovalev and Ward, I said Ward is going to stroke on the first fight, and they was like, "Why?" I said, "Not has nothing to do with skills. I thought it was rusty. And he had those injuries. He wasn't fighting a lot. Kovalev was on the upswing. I said he's going to struggle, but it was Kovalev problems that it was his fault because he let Ward back in the fight, and Ward stole that fight. Now people are going to say Ward lost. If they would have said Kovalev, I had no problems whatsoever giving Kovalev the fight. But I said watch the rematch. I said that rust is knocked off, and he knocked out Kovalev. That's a mark of a great fighter. Andre Ward looked so different in the second fight than he did the first fight. That's a mark of a great fighter, like Lennox Lewis and Hasim Rahman, how he reversed the knockout. When you can make adjustments in a rematch, that's a mark of a very, very good fighter. Andre Ward, he has all that going for him, and I would love to see it. I would like to see Andre Ward come back and take a tune up and then go for Canelo. But I don't know if Canelo takes that fight out, Blue.
Yeah, and I don't think he will either. He knows, the team around him knows, everybody knows that's a bad stylistic matchup, right? And they know. Listen, we call out Andre Ward, and he made it abundantly. Like I said, I think he got the itch because he already started training. I think the itch is there. He just don't want to be the guy because you know what you heard what he said when he said on Max Kellerman. When Max Kellerman asked him about it, he said, I don't want to be the guy saying I can do this and I can do that because I'm retired. So subconsciously, I think that he don't want to be viewed as, oh man, you a big guy, you calling out Canelo. He don't want to be that guy. He don't want to be labeled, oh, you chasing the big money. You know what I mean? So I think he just, if Canelo mention it, then he'll, pursue it. He's waiting for Canelo to mention it. So I'm waiting for somebody to ask Canelo about it to see what Canelo say. It is fight week. You know what I'm saying? With media day, somebody need to ask him. Eye the Tiger, salute. Somebody need PLG Ski, salute. Shamika Jackson, peace and blessings, queen. Somebody need to ask him, hey, what about Andre Ward fight? See what I'm saying? What about Andre Ward fight? And see his response. Would you fight Andre Ward? Would you call out Andre Ward? Because Canelo can't make no fight bigger than him fighting Andre Ward.
You see when Ward called out Triple G, see, fighters know when there's impending danger from another fighter. Ask Keith Thurman about Earl Spence. He wanted no parts of Earl Spence. It's alarms that goes off in certain fighters' bodies like, nah, I think I'm going to stay away from him. That's not a good matchup for me. You'd be surprised what fighters think about other fighters, or because they know, they try to gather as much information. What is Earl? What? You seen Earl at the club? What he was doing? It becomes almost like a weird obsession. Triple G wanted no parts of Andre Ward. After he said, I beat everybody from 154 to 168. He tried to pick on Floyd, but he didn't want no parts of Andre Ward. And with Canelo, and I like Canelo a lot, but Canelo feet is not good enough for Andre Ward. It's not a good matchup for Canelo Alvarez.
Right. Salute to the General, 7-8 Sports TV. The General, my brother, in the super chat. He said, what it do, Blue and Kurt? Salute to the chat. Hashtag LDBC. Get the likes up. Yes, sir. Salute, General.
The man that made it happen, LDBC.
That's a fact. Denzel Horton, Boxing Network. Salute to my brother Chuga Fantastic in the super chat, as he does every single day. He come through and show love. The brother Chuga Fantastic in the super chat. Salute to you, King, coming through and always showing love as you always do. Much appreciated, great brother. Much appreciated. Go subscribe to the General 7-8 Sports TV, man. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the General 7-8 Sports TV. So yeah, Kurt, pugilist Shiznit, salute. Yeah, Ward versus David Benavidez, that's an easy fight for him. Roy Boy Florida, salute. Bobo, salute. I think that's the easiest fight. And this is no slight to Benavidez, but styles like that are tailor-made for Andre Ward. What you think, Kurt?
Absolutely. People don't talk enough about styles. Like we seen Saturday night, like I said, we get enamored with power, and most power punchers can't make their judgment. I think a boxer will beat Benavidez. Take a close look at the Darrell fight before they stopped it. Take a look. Darrell wasn't quite good enough, especially this part of his career. If he was younger, it would have been even more profound, but he was outboxing Benavidez, then he started retreating instead of boxing. When you look at Margarito, Benavidez, Mike Tyson, Sonny Liston, I'm just throwing names out there. They all got one flaw. They all lost to boxers, and that proves to the world that boxing is a science. I mean, nobody thought Valdez was going to box and stay disciplined, but he was fighting a guy that you can throw a beer bottle in the ring and it would hit. He got exposed, Berchelt, and the other guys like that too. Navarrete is certain styles can't beat certain styles, and Benavidez is strong. See, Power punchers rely on imposing their will on you. I remember watching Hopkins and Trinidad, where Trinidad would just bomb you out of there. And I picked him to beat Bernard because I thought it would be him and Roy. But Bernard, just like Valdez, showed you a new wrinkle and he boxed the trunks off Trinidad. I remember Jim Lampley said, the fighter in Tito Trinidad tonight is the lesser fighter, the more technically lesser fighter. But he never quit. He was outgunned technically, and Benavidez, if he fights a boxer, will be, because that's not who he is. He relies on his power and size.
Mm-hmm. JC, salute. Yeah, I agree, Kurt. Now, it's funny you mentioned that because Cali Style, salute. There's another scenario they have. I don't know if you saw it, but Anthony Durrell, he's fighting this weekend, right? And now his fight and David Benavidez fight March 13th are going to be for the mandatory elimination spot. So the winner of that fight Saturday going to fight the winner of David Benavidez, Ronald Ellis fight, and they'll be the mandatory for the WBC. What you think about that?
I hope. I mean, Benavidez already beat Durrell, and he can't beat him again. So Durrell should beat Davis. That's on Fox 5, and Benavidez is going to destroy Ellis. And it makes no sense with them fighting again, man. Because Benavidez is going to knock out Durrell. Durrell, this part of his career, I mean, he tried. I don't think he's not strong enough for Benavidez. I got Benavidez winning, but that's why, with boxing, I don't understand. They should jump and say, wait a minute, this fight happened not too long ago, and they fighting again. So if that happens, I got Benavidez beating Durrell, knocking him out.
Yeah, Devin Blocker, salute. Sonsick Music, salute. Derry Jones, salute. Tone Corleone, salute. Yeah, that's my thing, Kurt. It's like, why is this being sanctioned? I don't understand that. And from what I'm being told, Jamal Charlo is going to fight. Oh, man.
Is that guy with the 3 names?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Maciel, something like that. I forgot his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's not a good look for Jamal Charlo.
Yeah. Mansa Musa Lifestyle, Ketty Peace 504, salute. And the thing is, like I said, I expected Jamal to have, a fight before David Benavidez, because like I said, I want him to, to get a tune-up in. You know what I mean? Don't go straight up to 168. Get a tune-up fight in. You know what I mean? But it just I don't think that fight is gonna happen, Kurt.
No, I doubt it very seriously.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Rashid Muhammad, brother in the super chat, salute. Appreciate you, King. I don't think it's gonna happen, Kurt. I don't think it's gonna happen. He was, like we said, Durrell was outboxing David Benavidez. But once he started to get Anthony Durrell's timing down and he started to get the distance down good, it was Ali, salute. It was pretty much all she wrote. And I don't know if he can duplicate. I know he suffered the injury, and that injury played a part, in the rest of the fight. He's gonna have to keep up that pace for 12 rounds. I mean, as we saw Oscar Valdez do it to Bichelle, but David Benavidez is a different monster than Bichelle. He's quicker hands. He's more rangy. He's hungrier. He's younger. I can't see it, man. Smash the like button. How many likes we got? Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 1.1K, man. Smash that like button. My brother Dre Finest in the super chat. He says, salute Blue and Kurt. Why shouldn't Maul go to 160? Because there's nothing for him to do at 168. Excuse me. He said, why should Maul go to 168? Because there's nothing for him to do at 60. The other champions at 60, he says he's no longer interested in the Triple G fight. That's a champion. That's a unification bout. We know he has no interest in fighting Demetrius Andrade. That's a unification bout. The Zoomverse, salute. Dusty Cole, salute. Who's the other champion? Murata? Yeah. Murata is just out of sight, out of mind. Eugene Aaron III, salute. So what's the point in staying there? If he's not going to collect the belts, why are you staying there? Because the champions, and unlike every division, the champions at 160 are the superstars in the division. Now, there's some divisions where the superstars are not always champions in a division. But in this case, the superstars are the champions. The best fighters at 160 outside of himself is Andrade, Triple G, and Murata is just a champion. Chris Eubanks Jr. says he's going back to 68. So that's what I'm saying.
I just think, man, that Charlo Benavidez makes a lot of sense, man. And the Maciel fight, that's going to be middleweight.
Yeah, 160.
I would love for him to try go to 168, a tune-up, then go for Benavidez. I just think that they can do a lot with that fight, staging in Texas. It'd be like not the results, but I'm just saying pre-fight, it will be like Spence and Mikey Garcia. You know, one black, one Mexican in Texas. I mean, let's be honest, it sells.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you talk about different races, ethnic groups, and Texas is a big state, a very good boxing. They don't get mentioned enough. Very good boxing people there, man. Boxing minds, you know, crazy fan bases. I think it'd be good for the sport if they fight. Mm-hmm. It's Charlo that seems like he don't want to smoke. That's why I've been hard on Charlo. Charlo, like you said, Blue. It's not in that 160. He ain't getting those Andrade the Triple G fights. They ignore him. The Andrade thing didn't work out. Go to 168, man. You probably walk around what 172? I'm guessing, maybe.
At least 180.
I mean, fighting on fight night. You know.
Oh, fight night. Yeah. So
yeah. So
it's like Keon said, Jamal Charlo career since he moved up to 160, besides one fight, been tune-ups. Yeah,
that man called you out. You got to go at that man.
Well, he called him out first.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. He called him out first now, and then when he got aggressive, now you got to go out. You got to go and get him.
Right.
You got to fight that man.
Yeah, that's how I look at it, you know, because it's just nothing there. It's nothing there. It's just nothing there for him to do. Shepherd King, salute. Jamal should collect all the belts at 160. Is not a 100. He said Jamal should collect all the belts at 160. Jamal is not a 168 fighter. But you see, Greg Clark, salute. Riley Foster, salute. You see, Dre Finest. You see, the problem with that is Slim Jim 314, salute. Silver Surfer Luger, salute. Luigi, salute. See, the problem with that is he don't want to fight the other champions. So what's the point in stalling? If he's not Edward Torres, salute to the shot. If he's not going to fight, he's already said that he has no interest in fighting Triple G anymore. We know he has no interest in fighting Demetrius Andrade. Those are the champions. So he can't collect the belts if he don't even want to fight them. Let alone Triple G don't want to fight him. And Murata, I don't even know what's going on with Murata.
Me neither. You only talk about 8 pounds, man. We're not talking about light heavyweight to heavyweight, which is 25, 26 pounds. We're talking 8 pounds, which he can make easy. He walks around like Blue said, 180 something, 180. You know, I'm fighting that who the heck knows what he is. Jamal is big. He's not small. He can go to 168. Other fighters has done it. Why can't he?
Right. Coach Show, drop erase board. Salute. A-Rod 83 Basio. Alexander Double O. Salute. Yeah. B Cherry. Salute. Get the likes to 1.1K, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I understand what you're saying, Dre Finest, right? And that's all good. The problem with that is he's already on record saying he don't want to fight Triple G. He's done trying to get that fight. And he's on record saying he's definitely not going to fight Demetrius Andrade. So if you're not going to, they have the belt holders. That's the IBF and the WBO. So who are you going to fight? You see what I'm saying, Dre Finest? So I understand, yeah, he's stay there, collect those belts. Cool. I'm all for that. If he gonna fight, stay paid one salute. If he gonna fight Demetrius Andrade or Triple G, I'm all for that. Make it happen.
They ain't gonna fight him. I
But
like
fight him.
when Manny Pacquiao went up in weight to challenge Oscar De La Hoya, and he destroyed De La Hoya. He could have easily dropped back down, but he looked so good and he feels so comfortable at that weight because people's like, oh, De La Hoya picking on a small man. He stayed up there because he recognized that this division, I can, and this has helped to become a legend. I can fight the bigger names. There's no need for me to drop back down and beat up people that nobody never heard of before or the hardcore boxing community, but I could fight these guys. And that's when the Mayweather fight started to build up. So he helped himself to become a legend by challenging himself by moving up in weight. Many fighters has done that. Floyd has done it. Floyd kept moving up. Leonard has done it. Hearns, they all challenged themselves, man. So that's what I want to see more. If he's a lion and he says lions only instead of being a Siamese cat, go up there and challenge Benavidez and see what happens.
Right. And like I said, Kurt, he is the fact that remains is that there's nothing for him there. I could see if there was big fights and we saying, listen, go to 68 and it's like Errol Spence, like telling him to go to 54. No, he got big fights there. Dre Fine is my brother back in that super chat. He said if he's not going to fight the others, go to 168. Facts. That's all we're saying. Like if he gonna fight Demetrius Andrade, and again, I understand Eli Sis Norres, salute. Chase the coin, salute. If he Devin Blocker, salute. I understand his reasonings for not wanting to fight Andrade. He pulled out the Jamel Charlo fight a week before the Jamel Charlo fight, simply because a promoter came in and said we could give you more money. That ain't cool. So if you don't want to deal with that and run the risk of him doing it to you, cool. It's understandable. And then he said Triple G, he's tired of trying to get a Triple G fight. He's not even interested in that fight. And Triple G is simply not going to fight him. Cool. Then don't fight him either. Because he ain't going to fight you anyway. Triple G has no interest in fighting him. Right? Sis Norris. Okay, salute. Triple G ain't going to fight you anyway. I have no clue what Murata is doing. Zero clue. And the other one is Jaime Munguia, and Jaime Munguia is trying to fight Triple G. Now, he can possibly get the Jaime Munguia fight. If Jaime Munguia beats Triple G, maybe Jaime Munguia fight him. Maybe Jaime Munguia fight him. And that's a unification bout. Maybe that's the case. Other than that, and maybe he could get the Murata fight, but then if you collected those belts from Munguia and Murata, then you need to be collecting them for Undisputed. Luke Ken, salute. You know what I'm saying? So Taylor Bell, salute my brother in Super Chat. He said AB drew a viewership of 304,000. Amazing. Well, it's free TV, so it should have did more.
You get the feeling that the buzz from Adrian Broner, the air has gone out the proverbial balloon. Uh, it should have done more. I was like very surprised.
Yeah,
Before he was doing 8 and 900,000, but he did 3. I mean, he fought nobody, but you get the feeling that his momentum is coming to an end, man.
yeah, it's just. I'm expecting $1 million. Yeah, Kurt. Sorry about that. I expect it's on Showtime. I expected to do $1 million.
And he always garnered big numbers, but not this time. People get tired of the BS, man, and I think now I think he is on his way out, man. The Adrian Broner hype train, in the ring or out the ring, I think it's coming to an end. I just got that feeling, man.
And then think about it, Kurt. The anticipation should have been high because this is his ring return.
Mm-hmm.
The anticipation should have been through the roof. It's his ring return after 2 years. Martial law, salute. The anticipation should have been huge. Remember, Shawn Porter and Famella did 1.2 million. Keep that in mind. Famella and Shawn Porter did 1.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
So Adrian Broner is viewed as a bigger star than Shawn Porter by far. So that means he should have definitely did at least $1 million, especially the anticipation of his return. Yeah, and that's another thing. Wayne Jr., that's a great point. Miguel Burchell Valdez was a bigger fight, and it came on this exact same time.
Yep, that's a good point. Yep.
Yeah, Burchell was in the second round when Broner the first round. Because I was like, man, why they do this to me, man? I was like, why they do this to me, man? I'm like, man, I'm going to have to get another TV. Mine's Monkey, salute. Alejandro is Cordero, salute. Curry, I was Southside of Music, salute. I was like, man, I'm going to have to get me another TV, Curry.
Yeah, because sometimes one thing I was on my phone, my iPad, and the TV, and I was like, man, I hate when they overlap, but they not budging off their times, man. I like when the Zone has the afternoon cards and ESPN and Showtime has the night cards, but they overlap each other, and nobody's budging either.
Nope. I was like, come on, man, don't do this to us, man. Because I was watching the Brazil fight, right, Kurt? And then I'm like, something told me go check on the Valdez. I'm like, no way they fight next. I switched to it, Kurt. And when I switched to it, Burchell was making his ring walk. I was like, what? I was like, no, I didn't even see Valdez make his ring walk. Burchell was making his ring walk. And I'm like, wait, what? And then lo and behold, I looked, the Brazil fight was in the 12th round. It was over. When Burchell was walking, they was getting ready to announce the winner for Brazil fight. And then before you know it, as they were still doing the announcement stuff, before you know it, Michelle was in the second round, I believe, and Adrian Broner they was announcing his name. I'm like, come on, man. Troy Settles, my brother in Super Chat. Yo, Blue, go check Android 88. Clayfire 2 Clipper. He got a story on Max Kellerman. Blue, watch it. It might reach out. You might reach out. Holla. Salute. Okay, let me take a picture of that. You know what he talking about, Kurt?
No.
I'm gonna take a picture of that and check it out. He says it's on Max Kellerman. Take a picture, so I'll go search it up.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know.
Come on, man. Kurt, when you get it, your phone starts to get old, man. You start to get these pop-ups, man.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna check that out, great brother Troy. I'm gonna check that out. Jafari Caesar, my brother in the super chat, he said ESPN waited until Broner started on purpose. Oh, for sure, I have no doubt. G5 underscore Gabe, salute. Yeah, I have no doubt.
They probably, yeah, they probably did. G5 Gay, what's up? Salute. But yeah, I watched the Burchell Valdez. There's no way I was missing that fight. I was like, Burchell and Valdez is high priority.
You know what I did, Kurt? And whenever they were sitting on the stools, the round ended, I switched to the other because it worked in the favor like that. So while Broner was fighting, the only thing that overlapped once when you got off, the bell was about to ring. But they went in the corner, as Valdez went in the corner and Burchell went in the corner, Broner round was getting ready to start or just in the, so I was able to continue to flip back and forth. And then obviously we got that brutal knockout, so I was able to just finish the Broner fight. Because I fully engaged in a Broner fight. It wasn't until the 6th, 7th round. Troy Settles in the super chat. He said, "Yo, Blue, holla at him." Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, bro. I'm gonna check it out. Appreciate you. Christopher Myers, salute. Yeah, Kurt, man. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K, man. Smash the like button. My brother G5 underscore Gabe in the building. What's good with you, King? Yeah, smash that like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K, man. Smash the like button. Yeah, Kurt, man. So that just confused me when they said Anthony Durrell, David Benavidez. I'm like, man, that's confusing, but that just shows they don't have no other direction to go with David Benavidez. Because if I'm David Benavidez, Kurt, I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't lose my belt again. I gotta fight him. I'm lost my belt outside the ring, and again, I'm responsible for fighting him again. I'll be like, come on, man. How's that motivating for David Benavidez? It's not motivation at all. You know what I'm saying, Kurt?
Yeah, I understand. It's just that with boxing, these fights make sense. Business, location, everything. Canelo versus Benavidez in Texas, Cinco de Mayo. Ding. Tank Davis versus Gary Russell somewhere in Washington, anywhere in DC area. Ding. It makes sense.
Right. It's just no reason for it not to happen that way. Like,
I wanted to see Lomachenko and Teofimo rematch, but I blame Lomachenko for not having a rematch clause. Ding! That should,
right.
Any lightweights together. Devin Haney, throw him in there. Ding! These fights should be made. Better Biev and Bivol.
Black August, salute. Buddha Monk, salute. What's good with your Buddha Monk? Yeah, man. So, what you think is Tank's next move, Kurt?
He'll fight somebody that's in the lower top 10 and then fight a big name opponent after that. They never fight two high profile fighters of today. They don't do that anymore. They'll fight a known, like he just fought Leo Santa Cruz. He'll make a voluntary defense against somebody from Panama, something like that, and knock him out in 3 rounds, and then you will hear something him fighting a big name fighter.
Yeah, because there's a lot of talk. He came out. I'm not going down to 26. That's what he said.
Yeah. I mean, it's just too good to be true because, like I said, anything that makes sense in boxing never comes to fruition. So these fighters, they have us guessing, man. They say something in social media and we'll eat it up and we're guessing, oh, it's going to be him. And then they come out and say, no, I ain't doing that. And so, now they playing the waiting game. We got to see who they going to fight. But when it's like that, they'll fight somebody from Panama or Costa Rica or something like that and make hear a guy, he's 23-0 with 19 knockouts, never fought United States, and he'll dust them off a day. He'll fight a big name opponent.
Zach D, salute. Zach D said undersized opponent past his prime. Yeah, man. But let's get on out of here, Kurt. How many likes we got, my peoples? I'm hungry, Kurt. The wife cooking, man. I can smell it through the door, Kurt.
Hey, I hear you, man. I think I'm gonna go light tonight, man. I had some Popeyes. It was nasty. I can't eat fast food anymore. They don't taste the same. I'm gonna have some tuna fish and Ritz crackers or something like that, man, and watch my. That's right. I said it. I'm on a bandwagon. Watch my Brooklyn Nets. They've been
Yep.
playing good ball lately. They play the Kings tonight, so I'm gonna watch that. Yes,
Yep.
indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
We started what 7:30, right?
7:30, 5 minutes, man. Tip off, man, and just gonna relax tonight. I'm gonna see who's doing what on YouTube, but I'm gonna watch some basketball and Knicks playing tonight too. They got the crowd coming back, but basketball tonight.
They're gonna have a crowd in Brooklyn too, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it should be exciting tonight, man.
Yeah, Nets playing good ball, man, and LeBron James keep missing free throws. They blew that game against the Wizards last night. That was a good game. They lost to the Wizards, the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because he blew a free throw.
Yep. Russell Westbrook, and Bill, they both had 30 points.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And hey, man, basketball is revving up, man, and watch my Brooklyn Nets. They excited too, man. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
All that offense and Harden and wait till Durant come back. And I know Kyrie Irving is a different kind of guy to say the least, but boy, he can ball, man. Woof.
Yep. TB Rice, brother in the super chat, he said boxing in a confusing place. At this point, I'll be fine with Broner versus Gary Russell Jr. Hey, I ain't mad at you, TB Rice, man. I ain't mad at you. Deshaun Jones talking about the Nets are trash. Come on, bro. Stop it, man.
Nah, they ain't even hit their stride yet, man. They're going to be a tough out in the playoff. I'm surprised at the Celtics, man, how bad they look. Yeah, but, Nets, baby.
Look at Jay Lynn. She come in here talking about, hey, Kurt, LeBron can't do it all.
Well, I like LeBron. I never seen such a well-conditioned athlete, and that's how big he is and how durable. But he's going to mess around in a game 7 and miss a free throw and blow the championship. Watch what I say.
Yeah, Eric, the Sixers, man. I think what's the name? Joel Embiid. I think he's gonna win the MVP. That dude is balling. Balling.
He is, 50, man.
What he had? 50 and 13 a couple weeks
something like that. Yeah, a couple games ago, I think, didn't he?
Yeah.
50. Yeah, he's balling hard, man. But I think Brooklyn's gonna come out the East.
Yeah. He said, Kurt, he said Nets fans just happy to have a building. Yeah, he ain't lying though, Kurt. We was happy in New York. We got the Barclays Center. He ain't making it up.
Yeah, I know. No, he's not lying. I was catching a 4 train, because of the trains run in New York. You can get anywhere. Blue tell you that because I don't drive in New York. It's too busy. But and then you walk right upstairs, man. Fights, or I was going to a lot of Nets games, man. And then I'll go to the Milk River Lounge after the game. That was like a little after party. But, we were just happy we had a basketball team in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Every time I drive in the city, I don't know why I do it to myself. Every single time I do it to myself, man.
Never. So how much it costs to park, Blue?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. $40 for 2 hours. Man, Kurt, I'll be like, Kurt, every time, every press conference, every single time I do it to myself. Well, I'm just going to drive to the press conference, get in there and get out. I do it to myself every single time. And the last time I played myself, Kurt, I said, I'm going to drive to the Garden, right? That was, matter of fact, for Terence Crawford, Mayor Khan fight, right? For the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drive to the Garden. They got that parking garage right there, right? So I'm gonna drive the Garden. I'm gonna go in the parking garage and just pay the fee because I wanted to go back uptown, right? And man, Kurt, I drove out there, right? As soon as it was over, I come out the parking garage, Kurt, I can't make this up. I come out the parking garage, cop on foot. Soon as I'm coming out making a left, he waves me right to the park.
Oh man.
I'm like, come on, man. As soon as I ain't even get the front end of my car, I ain't get my car all the way out the garage, Kurt. As soon as I put the front end, he's out there doing like this, telling me to come pull over. I'm like, bro, really? Really? I'm like, yo, what I do that fast? I'm like, officer, really? He like, yeah, your tints are too dark. I'm like, bro, the windows are down.
Wow.
He like, no. And then Kurt, guess what he did, Kurt?
What do you do?
Not make this up. $230 per window.
Whoa, what?
Yes, Kurt. They upped it. They gave me a ticket, $230 per window.
Ooh.
$1,000, Kurt.
You gotta be kidding me. Wow.
Close to $1,000 I paid.
Wow. Are you, man?
Close to
You
$1,000.
gotta, that is crazy. But you know what though, Blue, man? I took advantage of the commute because I used to leave my house when I'm in Newark Penn Station. I don't see outside. That's how convenient the transportation is from Jersey to New York because the train doesn't go by Madison Square Garden. It goes inside Madison Square Garden. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I have to do is go right upstairs and I'm in Madison Square Garden. I used to be like, I'm loving this. That's why I used to go see the fights all the time. And the Knicks game, I'll be like, man, I'm loving this, man. And leave my vehicle right there on Newark Penn Station and catch the train.
Jay Lynn says, "Stop trying to be cool." B Cherry, yeah, they get B Cherry. The back window was good, right? So let me tell you how they did me, because you know they put the tester on it now. You know the tester they put on your window to see if they could see the light go through, right? So the back window, the back window was good. But they said that the passenger, you know, all four, they hit me for all four. All four.
Oh man.
All four. I was like, oh man. I was like, never.
Did you take the 10 off?
No, I just don't drive out there no more. Don't go out there, Kurt.
Yeah, they tough on Jersey with tent, man.
Yeah. And I told him, I said, wait, because I got out, I'm like, officer, because my seats are red, right? I said, you can see my seats. It's not that dark. You can see my seats.
Wow.
He's like, well, the tester says otherwise. I was like, oh man, you're in the Lexus salute.
Wow. Damn, blew 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000, man. 1,000, man. 1,000.
Man, my goodness, man. My goodness.
Never again. That car ain't never seen the city unless I was going through the city to go out of town. And I go around, man. I take the G-Dub and go all the way around. Nope.
I just don't like driving. I learned my lesson years ago. I drove in New York to see Chris Rock at Radio City Music Hall, and I couldn't find a park. All the garages were full. I was so mad, man. I had to park like way down the street, man. Well, you know them New York blocks is long, so you know I missed like 15 minutes of the show. But I said never again, never again.
Yeah, you know the thing is, yeah, I went to the fight. I took the train. There's no point, like Kurt said, the train go right into the garden. It go literally into the garden. All you got to do is upstairs. So literally, once you get off the train, and as soon as you get to the second platform, you can hear the rumblings. Like if there's an event going on, you can hear the rumblings, or you know what I mean. Yeah,
I love the commute in New York, man, because it's so convenient. Once you know how to transfer, and you don't have to, you know, I get ready to say token Blue and your Metro card. I used that Metro card once because I'm a master getting anywhere in New York. Transferring trains, it's a beautiful thing.
Yep. Hey, Kurt, you know that is I know you know this. Man, you know that Escalade and Junction,
Yeah.
you know it's been voted top 10 scariest uh uh public transportation or something like that. Top 10 scariest, yep.
For real? Wow.
Yeah. Man, that joint it's weird. If you ain't never been on that,
I know you talk about.
whew, when you go up that Escalade, man, you get all types of dizzy. Like, wait a minute. Because it goes from underneath the ground all the way up to the train track, all the way up above ground. Man, and it's so steep. Man, that joint is so steep, man. I remember the first time I got on there, I was drinking a little Henny. I was like, oh no, never again. Word, I was like, wait, what? Like it feel like you're going straight up in the air, like you're not going on an angle.
I tell you, I used to one of the worst trains I was being on used to be the D train at night. Woo!
Oh man. Oh
Boy, you
man.
had to be on your P's and Q's. That's when the freaks come out at night.
Man, you be on that D train at night, boy. Woo! That's the most infamous train in New York, the D train.
Oh, and I'm talking 2 or 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Be by yourself, and oh man, the D train. My goodness, man.
Yeah, don't do the D train late night by yourself. If you ain't on point.
Yeah, you better have extra weight. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that's a fact. Guy needs fire. Salute. Will Chamberlain Jones, salute. Yeah, you gotta be on your P's and Q's messing with the D train late at night. No, sir. But let's get out of here, Kurt. Go ahead and close this out.
Oh man, I enjoyed the conversation, man. We talk a bit about everything. I like when we do that. Thank you, chat. Great show, Blue, as always, man. It's the norm for us, man. We raise the bar. I'm just glad to be a part of it, man. And we got Canelo fight this weekend. You know, a sham of a fight, but hey, it's a fight nonetheless. My name is Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar. We will see you tomorrow.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.